What's up, my big beautiful bastards? I survived my shit day at work, so you know the drill. We're playing more FF14. The observant amongst you would have noticed that I've done a cheeky little bit of off-cam grinding. If you didn't catch last stream, basically I'm leveling Rogue. It turns out my Gladiator is like, if anything, over-leveled. And so I kind of get diminishing returns doing certain things, so I just thought I'd fuck around with Rogue. And then once Rogue is around level 18, I believe it'll be the same level as the main story mission. And from there, we're going to be just doing main story missions with Rogue. So I think we only need like 3 more levels. I've basically, like, I don't really know the most optimal way of leveling. And I don't know how much I intrinsically care, because I've basically just been doing a shitload of side quests, which I kind of want to do anyway, just as like an inner completionist type thing. So yeah, that's why we're in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere in like the fucking Aberdeen pig farm or some shit, doing all sorts of thingamajigs. So we may do a few of those. Alternatively, I did do I think it was this, because these I think give you not terrible XP. Let's see. No, I don't want to, like... Oh, fuck me. I'm clicking all the wrong things now. Because I don't want to, like, select this, but I did, like, these. Because they give you, like, a first-time completion bonus, and it's pretty... It's a lot. As you can see. So I did these two. So now I guess I'll just join this. So what I've been doing is I've just been kind of queuing these. That's going to take 8 fucking minutes. It's because I'm playing a DPS, I think. If I was playing tank, it'd probably be a little quicker. But no, I've just been queuing those and then doing the side quests. I've been kind of very, very quickly, like, spamming through the text. Like, in my spare time, I haven't intrinsically been reading a lot. Because I don't know how much the side quests really matter in that regard, let's be honest. And you also kind of gain the gist just by playing. But I guess for the sake of streaming, I'll like, read a bit of it. Am I ever pleased to see you? I was about to cry foul, but with your help we can round them up. Those dim-witted dodos pecked through the fencing and fled the coop. Luckily they know better than to leave the stead. There are 3 bolting dodos in all. If you spot one, just throw one of these dodo-sized sacks over its head. Once you've called the birds, would you mind leaving them in Mogram's care? I need to repair the fencing before we can return to this enclosure, you see. Alright, we're gonna fucking sack attack some dodos. That sounds like a cool thing to be doing. How do I just use an item on you? You're not the dodo, never mind. That's a fucking chocobo, you fucking retard. Ah, that makes more sense. That checks out. There you go. I'm kidnapping you. Get fucking sacked, pussy. It was a magical sack. My dad had, like, stuck inside of it or some shit. Just dematerialized a dodo. I'm surprised they're not extinct. Like, considering they're extinct in our world, and there's probably a lot more predators and fucked up things in this world, you would assume, you know, they'd be a bit worse for wear. Although perhaps it's because there is a bunch of fucked up other creatures that the dodos kind of got away with it, you know? Because it's like completely and utterly humanity's fault that the dodos came extinct, because they brought all their dogs to their islands and they ate the dogs ate all the fucking dodos, and then they cut down all the trees so then the dodos couldn't hide anywhere, so they all just fucking died. But you know, we're talking about a fucking universe that has big fuck off 7-foot chickens that go and then they fucking like speed around the place, so they probably never bothered with dodos. There you go. That's my headcanon. I've heard everything, hand me the dodos. Okay, straight to the point. I like that, I suppose. Oh, my precious darlings, without their poison breath, they're defenseless out in the wild. Daddy Dodo gets so worried. Did you just refer to yourself as Daddy Dodo? Fucking King DDD. And now my dodos have another daddy. Hello? What? You'll stay around, look after my babies, won't you? At least until they're ripe for slaughter. Oh, this game has such a way of words. Alright, well, how long have we been queuing for? A whole 3 minutes. Haven't got anyone else yet, so... One thing I've noticed in general with Final Fantasy games, I'm assuming Square Enix games in general, is there is a lot of references and stuff. I mean, you can kind of see if I move. There's a quest just called Beetlejuice, and when I was achievement hunting on Final Fantasy 16, a lot of the achievements had various like references to stuff. So there was an achievement to get like all 6 like collectible signs or some shit, and the achievement name was like, the achievement name was called "And It Opened Up My Eyes" or something, which is obviously a reference to the song "I Saw the Sign" or whatever it's called. So there's just a bunch of like weird ass references like that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I guessed right. I am Beetlejuicing all over the place. Oh my god, it's a little ladybug. Now it's a dead ladybug. Get fucked, pussy. Oh my god, there's more. How treacherous is that? Still yet to get... I mean, to be fair, it is a bit later now. So the servers are going to be... Well, I don't know, like, if there'd be more or less dead. The server was fucking rammed earlier when I was playing. But now, I don't know. Because you would assume earlier people would be working, and then now people would be off work, and then they would like be playing this. But I don't know, maybe they're just going to sleep. Being like, I don't know what normal human beings do, bro. But then again, like if you're playing this game, surely you're like pretty abnormal. Return to me. I've already done that. Have your fucking ladybug juice. It's elementary, really. Aphids live in fear of ladybugs, and so applying the scent of ladybug blood to our crops is certain to ward off the parasites. We're manipulating the laws of nature. Rules of nature! Of course, we could have just let the ladybugs go on defending their crops as always, not squash them for our viscera, but I hardly see the science in that. So you just admitted to killing them for entertainment. Poor ladybugs. Although they're kind of intimidating in this game, they're kind of fucked up. I've also like never seen ladybugs the same way again since I played Grounded. And they are one of the more terrifying formidable creatures in that game. Although back when Grounded came out, I'm pretty sure there was some sort of like glitch or exploit with them. I swear if you just stood on their back they couldn't damage you, but then they very quickly rectified that. Just a bit of Grounded tech for you, I suppose. So now we're just going to keep doing these side quests. Like I said, I don't think it's a very good way of leveling. But I'm doing it anyway, I guess. Maybe if I do enough side quests, something fun will happen. Probably not, but you know. They don't really give you like... They give you like such shit rewards as well. Like, I genuinely cannot think of a side quest in this game that's actually giving me decent rewards. Whether it's like gold or XP or anything. I guess it stacks up over time, but yeah. Breathtaking, is it not? Proud sails turning, rugged gears churning. The mill never stops, and so neither can the mills assigned to its upkeep. Vigilance is the key. By addressing tomorrow's issues today, we assure the wheels of prosperity continue to grind. Unfortunately, I've had my hands full with the work of the day, and cannot leave my station to tend to inspection. I'd entrust this duty to you. Seek out the other 3 millers, heed their concerns, and apprise await Zarin of your findings. 7 minutes into queuing and we're yet to find someone. It's just like queuing DPS in Overwatch. I don't know if they fixed that or not. It's been way too long since I played that game, but I don't intend to really play it again, so. Gotta love queue times and roll queues and shit. Well, you see the mill spinning, don't you? What more do you need to know? Only problem I have is you meddling in my chores. Away with you then. You're a bit of a cunt. You keep chatting like that, you're gonna have another problem. It's called fucking broken kneecaps. Wow, I'm such a hard man. Hello, creature. You look like a Scooby-Doo villain. That's gotta be racist. So, the mill is fine. We'd be wise to concern ourselves with the grubby scavengers that rob us of our yield. So there's thieves, eh? That sounds like a job for the rogues. Is this guy gonna commit suicide? What the fuck's he doing? Jump! He's probably not big enough to make a splash, though. I haven't noticed anything off myself, but let's have a look now, shall we? Look there, the sail's been nicking a bit. Nothing urgent, mind you. The cloth we use is the same as they use for sails out on the sea, made to stand up to bluster in the wind. Wow, isn't that educational? I cannot get hit by them, unfortunately. Even that guy didn't jump. Would have been entertaining. If there was like a big gust of wind, she would have just like blown off the fucking edge. Just you enjoyed your tour of the mill. You're impressed, yes? The master of initial sale is most worrisome indeed. The matter shall be remedied at once. To delay acting until further trouble occurs is to ask for trouble. The Grey Fleet stops for nothing. Full sail ahead. Wow, I got mutton stew. I should probably like... I have like quite a lot of food in my inventory that I'm just not eating. Also, that average wait time lied to me because it's been 9 minutes now and I've still not got a fucking single person. But that's why I'm queuing and doing this slot. It's like multitasking. I didn't think I was capable of such a feat. This rate I may just have to shank up fucking dodos or some shit. Maybe I should look at my hunting log. I've been doing every single one I can, but I haven't actually found a hunting log quest or whatever like in a really long time. Maybe I've done all the ones I can, or maybe there's just like a specific area that I haven't been to yet. But no, once we've done this, this is basically the area done. I am running out. I'm not running out of side quests. A lot of them quite high level. Like I have quite a few like low 20 quests, which I obviously can't do on this class. Oh, cave bats. Never mind. Just as I was chatting shit about hunting logs, I found one. Well, this time we've dug ourselves into a hole well and truly. Struck brimstone while shoveling through the mines, and now the rocks are rife with the reek of rotten eggs. The gas grew to be too much to bear. You'll need this clear earth crystal if you're to restore the earth and plug the leak properly. Just mine the surfed clouds brought on by the brimstone. Okay, nah, I'd win. Beat up some cave bats quickly. They give a sizable chunk of XP via the hunting log. Look at that. That's not too bad, really, is it? Let's plug up this bad bitch. What am I plugging? Oh yeah, that. There we go. Header. And then I guess I can just leave the rest because they're not really worth the nicks they put on my blade. This whole gas thing doesn't seem that unbearable. I'm kind of just walking up to it. I think the guys that gave me quests are kind of just pussies. I also, like, I guess I am an adventurer and they have a certain, like, reputation, but I find it hilarious that, like, they entrust the most, like, important tasks to a complete fucking stranger. Hello, person I've literally just met. Here's some earth crystals. Fucking plug up these fucking gassy little holes for me. It's getting toasty again. May have to turn the fan on. In fact, I will. There we are. Gonna have some fucking white noise or some shit in the background. FBI, open up! Jesus Christ. Hey, Ricky. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. Absolute legend. I actually forgot I had that. That genuinely scared me. I forgot I had that as my alert. Now that's a breath of fresh air. For many of the miners, a bit of brimstone is nothing to write home about. But I'm the one who has to write the letters when the gluttons choke to death down there. Come on, it wasn't that bad. The prices metals command in the wake of the calamity will make us either rich or dead. Any fresh crepes? Nah, it's all shit. Such is life. Fucking chill attack. Charge! I have like kind of ran out of side quests to do in this area. I'll have to have a gander. Have you been enjoying Rogue? Rogue is it's an interesting class. There's bits I like about it and there's bits I don't like about it. It has more survivability than I thought. Like I like the fact that I have like a heal ability, the second wind one. The stealth at the moment seems a bit weird because it's like basically useless. I don't know if there's going to be abilities future in the game where it's like, oh, you do more damage if you're... Oh, you already told me there's ones where if you're behind an enemy, you do more damage. So maybe you could do something like that. Yeah, Bloodbath's a cool ability. I like that. One of the passives I got just mitigated full damage, and it's like I would literally take any other passive besides from that. That just seems kind of eh. But no, it's pretty fun. Pretty fun indeed. What am I doing? Where's the tree? Am I blind? Oh yeah, that's right there. Well, let's have a gander on the map. Journal. I've got so many side quests to do. Yeah, I'm just trying to get like level 18, but I think we can do the main quest. I should be fine at level 18. I've been queuing random duty finder thingamajigs to try and get more XP that way, but I've been queuing for like 14 minutes and no dice. That's why I'm doing this at the same time. There's a few things I can do in over there. Yeah, we'll roam over there then. Away we go. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't really know the most optimal way of leveling up, as I said. I just kind of spam side quests, but they don't seem that good. I mean, I've been doing the hunting log when I can as well. We're almost there, in fairness. That's true, yeah. That's a cool gimmick. Yeah, I don't think I think I've got quite a lot that I need to unlock. I don't even know where I would like look to find whatever that is. Duty finder. Oh wait, no, I have seen that. I have seen that because that's the. It's this one. I'll get it at level 16. Almost there then. But no, I've been doing these because they have like first time completion bonuses, which are actually pretty decent. So I've been queuing this. But no one's playing it. Not a soul. You get a lot of experience for doing that. Okay, we're almost there then. Maybe I'll cancel my queue and do that once we're at that bit. I think the game's a little bit more. Oh, never. Everything I say, the opposite happens. That's crazy. At least I positively jinxed myself once. I was just about to say maybe because of the time the game's a bit dead, and then and then that happens to me. I'll take that. That's like an extra like 3k XP right there. Away we go. Jesus Christ. Get all this shit off my screen. I can't see. Help me. I do not know what the fuck is going on. I'm not helping. Lana Ridge. That sounds like a fucking porn actor. Just do my standard 2-hit combo. Definitely helping. I'm doing my part. Pull the lever and open the gate. Open the gate. The giant toad's lair. Oh, not more Spriggans. Oh damn, she's fucking them up. Everyone's so much cooler than me. We do have a guy, like, we have 2 guys on our team that seem to be pretty, like, high level or something. I don't know if they're, like, leveling, like, an off class or something. I don't really know, like, any other incentive to be doing this. The Ledge Leaper. Is he suicidal? Should I don't know if... I can tank it, sure. It's not going to one-shot me, is it? It'd be funny if it did. I've never actually died in this game. I feel like I'd be very, like, dishonored if I did. Alright, that, okay, there we go. Give me all my bonuses. Yes, yes. 3,265 experience points. Still not level 16, but it's not a bad chunk, that. I'm just going to keep queuing these, I think. There seems like a... I mean, it works. It's a bit, but... eating and drinking food... Yeah, I did notice that. I keep forgetting to do it, though. I probably should, because I have quite a few. A lot, actually. Let me go. I literally just got some, and then, like, was talking about them, and then proceeded to forget that I have them. My inventory is a bit janky. That's plus 3% for half an hour. They're all about 3% for half an hour, it seems. May as well have one, I guess. Oh, so you can just buy water for super cheap and get a massive stack on hand for the bonus. Okay, fair enough. Good to know. Yeah, I don't really... I have a thing with, like, finite resources where I'm so, like... I don't know, like, apprehensive about using them. Like, I could have, like, 900 of them and I still would, like... I don't like finite stuff. I'll have to remember to, like... To be fair, there is, like, a handy little, thing in the top right-hand corner telling me when it expires, so it's not actually that bad to maintain. Ride in Akuma, I swear that's a reference to something. So you slew a few rats. Good on you. This is going to give me like 5 XP. This bloke comes through the other day and plops this huge sack the size of bleeding gobu on the counter, saying any man that slays rats can have something from within. When I inquires as to why, all he says is a damn noise they make when scurrying about is driving him insane. You ask me though, he was already a bit touched. Something tells me the poor lad will never find peace. Trash, trash. I'm just getting money bags for days. I can't even hold that much money, I don't think, on a free trial. I think it's only like 300k. That being said, I'm only 1/10 there. I only have about 31k, so... I can't really be bothered to do any of these right now. They're not that helpful to the cause. How does one go to the lower deck, pray tell? These fucking, like... names always like mess me about. I'm just gonna fucking like fast travel there if I can find one. But naturally there's like no fast travel nearby. Well, there is. It's like a whole 5 seconds away, but that was 5 seconds too much apparently. The average wait time is actually meant to be less for this one apparently, so that's something. What am I doing? Yeah, there we go. Let's finish up all these random side quests that I just keep doing. It's just kind of, like, honestly, most of today, once I finished work, I kind of was just playing, like, MTG on my PC, and then just passively just grinding the ever-living hell out of just side quests for whatever reason. I wasn't even reading half the text, so I don't think anyone really cares, though. Well, that's the price I was to receive. Why did you get it? Oh, from the bloody, I mean from the clients themselves. I see, yes. There's always some blustery young fellow like that. Hasn't earned his swallows or stars yet, I'll wager. Can't you say? Captain Moanskate is kind to say so, I'm sure. But I hail from Uldar. We trade with anyone if they've got guild to pay. Pirates, princes, they're all the same to me. And if I know these particular pirates, and I do, they'll be wanting another cask soon to drink away this little fracas. Many thanks, adventurer. Oh, it wasn't actually too bad, to be fair. I learned a new emote. Wowza. We are so very close to being able to do fun things, potentially. Do I have any other thing? Yeah, I can go down yonder. Let's do that. To the fisherman. Hello, random person that I can't remember whose side quest you're about because I've got so many. If you have business with me, be quick about it. Yeah, whatevs. Here, have a... Oh, the buck guy. I remember the buck guy. A lot of these I just randomly did in my spare time. Some of this is going to make, like, any sense, but, you know. That guy's name's Moist Jerkoff. What a fucking name. That's great. There's so many good names in this game. There doesn't seem to be, like, a whole, like... There's probably censorship to an extent, but I know a lot of games where, like, the word moist would be a big no-no, so that's pretty humorous. My journal, why? I thought I'd lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Ha ha. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? A shame that. For this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did. Ha ha. You speak like an Undertale character. You've the air of adventurer about you. If one still untested, but take heart, even a most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. Can you just put the fries in the bag, please? Yeah, okay, Jesus Christ, stop thinking, talking. Give me your shit. Is that enough to push me over the threshold? You now have access to the challenge log, which will serve as a record of your adventuring exploits. I guess that's cool. Yay! We have a bearded, naked muscle man dancing in the gateway, exiting the old Darty Fright Plaza. He wears a Pope hat. There's some peculiar characters. I've said it like in a few streams. I just love like reading the chat because some people do like the wildest things. There was someone earlier that was hosting like a really big like quote unquote pajama party, and I was trying to figure out if these were like 12-year-olds or like 40-year-old men, and I was like, but either way, it was just so funny. Challenge log, that is important. It has a lot of repeatable stuff to do. Oh, does it? Challenge log contains a list of adventuring objectives across a wide range of categories, completing any of these regions. Oh, that is kind of cool. Each unique challenge you complete counts towards the overall completion category. I honestly didn't think I'd get anything from that. As you progress in level and advance in the scenario, more challenge objectives. Challenge log. Where can I find it in here somewhere? Challenge log. Complete 3 dungeons via the duty roulette. Well, I'm probably going to be doing that now, in all honesty. Complete 5 level quests with leave even not level. Okay, cool. I get you. Whilst I'm here, I guess I'll pick up the rogue quest that you get from like level 15. Saves me some time in the future, and then we can try the level roulette thingamajig because that sounds promising. What's up, Jack? Ooh, hello. Throwing dagger, nice. I do like potential like ranged options. I do like XP. Acheron, just the cove I was hoping to see. With some nasty trouble brewing. The client's on his way, so sit tight to pay attention. I'm calling Underfoot and the Stray in on this as well. It'll be a right little rogue family reunion. Yeah. That's the client? The client's arrived. He looks like fucking the ultimate NPC. I guess here has come from Maelstrom Command with confidential orders direct from the Admiral herself, so you know this won't be a simple job. Speak, boy. I'm afraid your guildmaster speaks truly. 'Twas several days ago when an emaciated man stumbled into one of our camps seeking aid. Upon questioning the poor fellow, we discovered that he had narrowly escaped a life of slavery. He claimed that pirates had raided his village, abducting him and many others to sell on a black market auction block. We dispatched a patrol to confirm the tale, and found the village almost completely destroyed. 'Twas a meager settlement without so much as a guardhouse, thus has its unkind fate escaped our notice until now. You'd think these pirates had never even heard of the code. Pillaging honest coals and dipping their wicks in the slave trade, they're headed the right way for a good stabbing. Spoken like a true British person. Aye, though it ain't set down in so many wids. The code's notoriously unforgiving against those as raise weapons against the weak. After all, the first pirates in these parts were Coals, what was fleeing oppression in the northern seas. Ignore your history and you risk becoming what it was you hated most. So you've a mark for us then? That we do. From the descriptions given to us by the escaped villager, we've determined that these lawbreakers are members of the Jolly Merchants, a pirate crew in possession of an official privateering license. How'd they get that? 'Twould appear, however, that privateering has been naught but a screen behind which to hide their illicit activities. One can only imagine how many other Leminson citizens have fallen prey to these wicked slavers. And have let it happen right under our very noses. Naturally, the Admiral desires a swift resolution to this ignominy. But merely tracking down those poor souls who have already been sold is proving heavily taxing to our allocated resources. We could throw more soldiers at the problem, but that runs the risk of drawing the small folks' attention and inciting undue panic. First, we come to the Rogues Guild for help. We ask that you eliminate the Jolly Merchants and liberate their villagers presently in their custody, and that you do so with the utmost discretion. It's like some Assassin's Creed type shit. Consider it done. When those nasty codes will feel our short blades pricking into their backs, they'll enjoy but a brief moment of regret after the code is rightly enforced. Alright, let's get to work. I'll be going after the Jolly Merchants myself. Underfoot, Vikeb, you two lend your skills to the Maelstrom's investigation and see what you can whittle about the calls, what have already been sold. Okay. Acheron, you're coming with me. I think you're ready for the next step of your education. We're gonna learn how to chuck knives at things. Take me with you. Shall we go after these slave and cutthroats then? Our client tells me that the Jolly merchantmen set sail from Elport a few bells ago. Oh, aye, they may even be aboard an Imperial ship or two, but that's just some mummery they're putting onto amuse the Admiral's swads. I reckon the rest of the crew be back on land, looking to snap the shackles on a fresh herd of chattel. And just... This guy is so hard to read in his accent. And just to prove me theory right, one of them jolly bastards got himself spotted creeping about the Ruffmans and Lower Lenosia. There's a bean cove over at the Morabi dry docks by the name of Swarsine. Yep, it's sure. Swarsine what'll likely know the full story. He's more of a shipwright than a rogue these days, but he keeps his glazers keen for the guild. Head over and have yourself a prattle, and I'll join you soon, like. Away we go. I've queued for so long on this current thing, I'm just gonna let it, like... I'm just gonna, like, not quit it, I'm gonna just... Oh my god, it's Moist Jerk-Off again! Hey, what's cooking? Your reputation precedes you. You know, when I started the stream, I was on about references on the duty finder. Look at the one just under the mini map. Hero on the half shell. There's a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference. Right, what am I doing? I'm clicking all the wrong things. Help me. Where the fuck am I going? What does it want from me? Morabi Dry Docks. The fuck is that? For some reason, every single time I play this fucking game, I just forget every single control. Where is that? Where the fuck? I haven't been there before? Apparently I have. Oh, fair enough. Can I even get there? Like, from here? I don't think you can. There's no, like, direct route to it, I don't think. Because you can go... Actually, no, I'm lying to you. Because you can go from there to there. Now, can I... This'll do, right? Yeah, that'll do. Fuck it. Reading maps is difficult. There we go. Run on over. And with a bit of luck on the way there, we'll be able to do that that duty finder thingamajig. But after that, we can queue for some roulettes. We do like gambling. No, I'm not doing too shabby, really. Level 16 already. At some point I'll have to look at what other classes... I don't want to, like, take on too much, though, is the thing. Like, I don't really know what I want to be doing with Gladiator at the moment. Because I like that class as well. But it's just because I was kind of over-leveled that I decided that it would, like, be more beneficial to, like, do another class as well. I don't really know how to, like, juggle multiple classes. If I should just, like, max out... Well, like, if you max out one, you then get, like, more of an XP bonus, on the lower level ones, though. So, I don't know, man. Also, now I think about it, I should be high enough level to do the Rogue Smith-like quest to get some decent gear. And that actually gives you another one of those rings that gives you a 30% increase. You'd assume they would stack, because you can equip one in each hand, so... I should just be able to equip 2 and get a 60% XP bonus in theory. Which I then should be able to use on, like, a different character, potentially. Different class, you know what I mean. Am I going in here? Yeah, I am. But I have that Chocobo Keep. I forget which ones I have and haven't got now. I've been exploring many different places. I say exploring, I've been, like, barely dabbling in them. Parkour! For 15 minutes and still haven't got a single person on this party. But then all of a sudden, just out of the blue, you'll just get like a match. Where? That's up there. Hello, Swarsint. That is your real name. I know what you are. What can old Swarsint do for you? Hunting down jolly merchant slavers. Ah, well, that explains a few things. I was keeping an eye on the bustle about the dry docks, you see, when I spied an odd trio off in the distance. This rough-looking sod, one of your pirates, I'd wager, was prodding along another bloke and this poor skinny lass. I've seen whipped curs less miserable than the two being herded. Last I saw, they were headed south. If what you're saying about this slavery business is true, then the jolly merchant's not going to walk his charges all the way to market. No, he likely has a boat waiting for them. I have to dip out now, Savdi. Have a good one. I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for the help and the raid. Absolute legend. And if I were a slaver headed south, my vessel would be hidden somewhere along the salt strand. That doesn't leave you much time. You said Jack was on his way, yes? You'd best go on ahead, and I'll point him in the right direction when he gets here. Over there, right? Yeah. That's another fucking track away, goddamn. Boo boo doo doo doo. Do like a good old sea shanty pirate tune thingamajig. I'm not going the right way, am I? I don't think you can go through that way. Let's go here. Not a big deal. Ultimately, kind of just stalling until this duty finder match makes. I don't think you can NPC those ones. You can only, like, human being those ones. But even if you could, it's a double-edged sword. Because like, the NPC ones, you queue obviously immediately. But it takes fucking forever to actually complete them. And then it's the exact opposite for people. You take ages to queue, but then you beat everything really quick. So it's like, probably not a great deal of time in between them. There's another level 50 guy. He's kind of cool looking. Don't think I'll be fucking with him anytime soon, though. It's a megala crab. Alright, I am here. At the so-called destination. Pull out the Phantom cigar, let time pass. Metal Gear Solid 5 reference. Good day, Gavna. Swarsint came through for us, eh? Now, what do we got here? What are you buying? This one looks, charmer. Sodden move, I told you. My peg-legged grandma obbles quicker than you, miserable sacks of shite. Well, maybe you need another fashion, is that it? You already forgot what happens when you try me generous patience. I'm sorry, please no more beatings. We walked as fast as we could, but we need food, water, drink from the sea. Then get in the boat. Zoe, get back in the boat. I'll deal with you later. And shut your traps. You'll get fed when we reach the other side. The other side? Where are you taking us? To Narnia. Are you challenging me? Or just plain daft? I told you to respect my authority. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. This is actually kind of saddening. Leviathan Scaly, she's weeping again. Listen, we're headed to Aleport, alright? What is that drip, my guy? You look like you've got a bin bag on your head. That's where me and the shipmates are gathered to take stock of the merchandise and decide what gets sold where. You see, some buyers want only lads, while others are looking for lasses. As long as we keep these rich bastards happy, we make more coin than we did scrapping with the Empire's war galleys. Not that you care about that, I suppose. What matters to you is that you'll be loaded onto the jolly merchantman, sailed off to God knows where, and limbs will be a distant memory. You're really selling it, aren't you? So if I was you, I'd fill that empty belly with one last gobful of sweet Lanosian sea breeze. I'm so tempted to put a blade twist his eyes out here and now, but that won't get the job done. No, we'll let him guide us to his mates in Elport, then we'll mill the whole bloody lot of them. We're deadass gonna let these people be, like, shipped across half the fucking continent just to have to ship them back afterwards. The Jolly Merchant will get their due, don't you worry about that. They've gone. Time to learn my new ability, throwing knives at people. We'd best hurry to Elport unless you've got a quicker way. There's a ferry that leaves from Candlekeep Quay. I'll meet you across the water, lad. Okay. It's probably cancelled my matchmaking because this was like a cutscene. It didn't. That's cool. That's useful. Well, I mean, it still is matching, but I have a feeling it probably put you out of the queue. Fuck you, egg digger. Why are you digging eggs? Why is that egg just in the ground anyway? You started this, so... right, what the fuck am I doing? Ferry, that's what I'm doing. The ferry man. I've been queuing for 20 minutes. Fucking hell, where does the time go, bro? Mental. Goes so fucking quick. Ever side honeybee? Are you trying to, like, riz someone up? Who the fuck are you calling honeybee? Hey, yo, good day, Gavna. 40 gil. That's an acceptable price. No cutscene or anything. We're just here. Fair enough. Very efficient. Hello, Jacques. Acheron, that jolly merchant cove's still with his captives. Seems they've taken a room under an alias. Hiding their operation in plain sight. Bold as brass, aye. But it's an old slaver's trick. See, even if some cull recognizes the merchandise, only a single handler gets boned. Why is he getting boned? What? The rest of the crew just whistles, all innocent-like, while their mate is marched off to cry cockles. Do not put boned and cockles in the same sentence. You're painting a certain picture. And you can bet they threaten bloody murder for any prisoner that raises a hue and cry. Patience now, Colt. We'll just wait until we're sure all these blackguards have arrived. Meanwhile, you'd better sharpen your stabbers. We've a busy night ahead of us. That sounds fun. Ready for the job then? Once the jolly merchants are all here, we'll ambush the sods and set their captives free. Good old level sync. I'm not allowed to do it until I finish my queue. Well, in that case, I will accept this quest. Ahoy, adventurer. My tub sails soon and I have me a little something for the journey. The dusk bats are flying. Think yourself lightstone enough to bring me 5 wings? 4 won't do and 6 is no good, mind you. Welcome you are to keep any sure fits. As long as you know what to do with them. You'll bring me the wings? I've been getting... I really should just, like, cancel it, but I'm way too fucking stubborn there. Let's just scope out the joint, shall we? What do you mean? What was a quarter bell? These guys have a very distinct way of, like, speaking. Oh, hang on. I can pick up an ether crystal, I think. I don't think I've been here before. Assuming I haven't. Well, I must have done, because of Chocobo. Wait, have I? Oh, I have. I just don't remember. Oh my god, it's Skibbity. What's cooking? You look like an adventurer who gets around. I'm happy you have noticed the corals and jackals at each other's throats of late. What the fuck? Just flexing on me, fair enough. I've never seen anything quite like it, and the bloodshed only worsens by the day. If this continues, I dare say that one of these groups will wipe out the other before long. Now, it bears mentioning that this species of coral isn't native to Vilbrand. By rights, we shouldn't even be here. Now, I believe they were smuggled. Oh no. I know of a merchant who may have a hand in these dealings. Her name is Raconte. And after some probing, I've come to believe she's somehow involved. I'd question her myself, but she is like to flee at the first sight of yellow. That's where you come in. Oh god, it's a good thing I'm not Asian. Fucking hell. I need you to speak with her and learn all you can. Take a look around, she's bound to be nearby. You just like dead ass around the corner. Wow. Where could she be? What's this? So they've sent you to do their dirty work while you never take me alive? Never? Well, why did we just let her run away? Man, if only I had my handy-dandy knife throw ability, hey. The fucking slashed up her Achilles heel. Slash her left, slash her right, slash her up and down. It's like Connect 4, but in dagger terms. And not an unknown assailant. Whatever will I do? Oh, he's kind of a chunky lad, must confess. We're going to be here for several business days whilst I gradually stab him. Reminds me of what's his face? Fucking, was it Knifey from High on Life? Please don't hurt me. I didn't do nothing wrong. I smuggled in the coals for breeding like you asked, but that's it. What do you mean, like I asked? I ain't the one sending the jackals into a frenzy, I swear. The Yellow Jackets sent you, and not no pirates. Why the hell didn't you say so earlier? Well, you've caught me. I'm behind the coals in airport. Those good-for-nothing pirates have me breed jackals for them too. With the right training, they make for nasty watchdogs and the like. Oh my god, it's an XL bully. But the pirates wanted more, and that's why they asked me for the coals. That they did. I smuggled it in, but the pirates took it before I could finish the job. Suppose they didn't want to wait for the breeding, but the buggers let them escape. Now they have jackals on the loose trying to get rid of the coals and clean their mess. I'm a victim as well, you know. Aye, they paid a good coin for the animals, but now that they got folk chasing after me. Wanted to cover their tracks, I'm sure. You hurry and tell those Yellow Jackets I ain't to blame you here. I don't think they're gonna believe you, funnily enough. Bro, I've been queuing for like almost half an hour. Where the fuck is my party? Hello, Skibbity. Ah, you're back. What could you tell me of Racontage's dealings? She claims to be a victim as well. It was her greed that brought the coals to Vilbrand, and she is sorely mistaken to think the Yellow Jackets will turn a blind eye. Mark my words, she will be held accountable. What are you going to do, like, anchor? At any rate, we now know why the coals and jackals are trying to tear Shiver to shreds. The pirates have been quite careful not to leave any clues, but we've managed to capture Racontage's assailants. They're being questioned as we speak, and it won't be long before we track down the pirates. Don't worry, friend, the Yellow Jackets will see them brought to justice. In the meantime, there's still the matter of Racontage and the beasts running amok in the fields. I shudder to think what might happen should the jackals and coals continue fighting for much longer. I have a plan, Arthur. Your assistance is essential to his success. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Yeah, I'm ready. Wait, how many fucking quests have you got for me? What the fuck is this? A wolf pup? Minion! I can get a fucking dog as a minion? That's pretty cool. This may be the first useful side quest I've encountered. Racontage has admitted to breeding jackals for pirates, but I fear she may be concealing more to be smuggled elsewhere. I bid you speak with her once more to prove my suspicions. Are we gonna, like, torture or something? You know, I watched Tokyo Ghoul. I can, like, take some fingernails off someone, just insert, like, a centipede into their fucking eye sockets or some shit. If she wishes to play the role of victim, perhaps this time she'll be more forthcoming with information. Tell her that although we cannot grant her impunity, her cooperation will ensure a lighter sentencing. I'll also pick up your other quest. Oh my god, I can get a cat. Is it one or the other, or is it both? Holy, I've hit the fucking mother load of side quests. Now then, we need to do something about the coals running wild in Vilbrand. Jackals have greatly reduced their numbers, but the presence of coals will upset the balance of predation in Airport. Yeah, I've already got enough predators in the fucking world. I was gonna like do a Dr. Disrespect joke there. I mean, I kind of have it anyway, but then I thought, I feel like we need new material, you know? Like, every fucking stream, I'm just talking about nonsense. Given time, they'll establish a breeding population and perhaps even prey upon more than just animals. Children! A large number of merchants, sailors, and travelers pass through Elport daily, meaning a great many people will be at risk unless we stop the coals here and now. As much as it pains me to say this, they must be done away with. I like this no more than you, but we Yellow Jackets must put the safety of the people above all else. Reports indicate that coals are last sighted somewhere in Skull Valley. That's a fitting name. When you are ready, pray seek them out and do whatever needs to be done. Oh god, fucking hell. Fucking yawning. Been up since like 5 in the morning. I have 2 days off now, I think, kind of. I have like tomorrow off. I don't know if I have the next day off. Also, my XP thing's about to run off. I have a few more meals I can eat though. The Yellow Jackets want to know if I'm hiding more jackals. Fine, I'll come clean if it means preserving my liberty. All the jackals are long gone, but there's a wolf pup I was looking after not too far away from here. Jackals are easy to come by in airport, but wolves, you can be sure folk will pay good money for him. With the yellow jackets breathing down my neck of late, though I haven't had time to take care of him. The poor thing's probably too weak from hunger to move. I'll tell you where I hid him, but if you want to take him, best move now. Well, the coal's running wild, killing the pirates, jackals and all. It won't be long before they start snooping about more animals to train. I have to warn you though, he may be a pup, but he'll likely make a meal of anyone that gets close to him. Try winning over his stomach with this here succulent bone. I've got many succulent bones. If that ain't enough, try rubbing his belly to soothe him. Yeah, you can bet he'll be following you everywhere. I left the critter in Quarterstone. Hurry before the pirates find him. Oh, okay. I think, is this side quest here, or is it on the ramparts? It's on the ramparts, okay. Let's fuck up a dusk battle too whilst we're here then. Why are you running? This is where we're gonna get some cool pets. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, that's nice. Just kinda happened to stumble into it. We do like free stuff. It'd be funny if you complete the quest and it's like, hey, you unlock the dog, now you can spend like 10 clamshells to purchase the dog. The game doesn't seem to be like that, to be fair, though. Not, like, as predatory as it could be. You imagine completing the quest to unlock the ability to purchase something. Hello, hedge moles. There's a distinct lack of hedges. Ah, baby coal. Can I... Not a hostile presence, it's a scurvy dog. Why can I not lock onto it? Why I can't lock onto it? There we go. Vast, you fucking landlubbers. That sounds piratey-ish. I am a finna shank you off, bruv. We done? Hello, little kitty cat. Mew mew. I'm not a big fan of cats, I must confess, but I guess digital cats are kind of cool. Baby Cole looks at you affectionately. I like affection. Is it that easy? It's that easy. Don't you just love it? 32 minutes into queuing and we've still got fucking nothing there. I really am too stubborn to like cancel queue. It's a fucking sunk cost fallacy, bro. That's like my favourite thing to talk about now. It makes me sound smart. Love a good sunk cost fallacy. I've lost half an hour of my life to queuing, so I'm going to get a fucking reward from it. I'm not going to give up now. You know, one day I'll be on my deathbed, and I'll be thinking, boy, did I wish I didn't queue on Final Fantasy 14. I'm sure that's going to be one of the one of the thoughts in my head. Although we've been pretty efficient. It's not like we've been standing around doing fuck all for half an hour. We've been kidnapping cats. That's quite productive. Oh god, don't go first person. What the fuck is that? It's a hacking stronghold. I thought it said a shagging stronghold for a second, and I was like, hey. The stronghold of shag. Fuck off, you fucking pelican. Let's go over yonder then. But the joys of being a DPS player. I never had this issue when I was playing tank. I'll wrap up everything here, and if we still don't have one from then, I'll do the rogue quest. I'll like cancel to do rogue quest, and we'll see if we can get into a roulette or some shit. I don't fucking know. Surely roulette's a bit more populated. But I do want to complete this though, because you get like first completion awards, and they're pretty cushy. It may be a timed thing. I'm assuming because it's kind of later. I don't know how many people are going to be playing. Although, like I said, not many people actually seem to like play this game. Like, people are on the game, but they're not actually like gaming. They're like role playing. That seems to be like quite a big part of it. Okay, I need to. I was meant to emote on him, but I forget which one it was. I need to rub him up, did I not? What would that even be? Is there like a fucking rub belly emote? Pet. Do you think... Ah, fuck it, pet will do. Bites my fucking fingers off. It would appear that I did fucking nothing. Good to know. Like... Maybe I'm just gonna speak to her. I'll just speak to her first. I'll probably just tell me. Have a bone! Let's look on this thing. It's very succulent. Now do I, like, pet you? I still don't think it's... Well, where's pet gone? It should have been in my... Anyway, I don't know if this is it or not, but... Yeah, that's... Doesn't seem to be doing a great deal. Is it because it's missing him or what? It's not... No, that's not... That's just not doing anything. That must just be the wrong emote. It said I had to rub his belly, but that's not going to be a fucking... Is it soothe, perhaps? It's probably soothe. Get your fucking bitch ass out of here, Mr. Bot. That's not doing shit. I was going to use things it could be. It's none of these. What the fuck is it then? Well, maybe if I... Let's see if the journal has anything to say about it. I don't know which one it is. Where the fuck am I? I'm in... I couldn't even tell you. Soothe. I used Soothe on it, did I not? I fucking swear I did. I fucking swear. I did use Soothe on him. It's not... Why did it not work the first time? Man, that's crazy. Well, I kidnapped a dog, so that's cool. I can play the Darksiders Puzzle Complete tune. Boom, 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 boom. I'd just love making another Darksiders, not like up to date on the news. I swear they're like companies going like bankrupt. Don't know if I ever get a Darksiders 4. I'm not including Genesis. Genesis was pretty good, but it was like not intrinsically filler. But it was the easy way out, you know. Hello, Skibbity. I have things. I heard from a contact you went looking for the starved pup in Quarterstone. Did you have any luck? I have to give him dog. Give dog back. I want the XL bully. I don't want to set him on my opponents. As if this is the pup Recontact has been hiding. Well done. Bro, he's dripped out as fuck. He's got a bandana and everything. She was here not long ago, as a matter of fact. It seems she is willing to cooperate with the authorities and help set things right. But that's not all, friend. While you were searching for this pup, a group of pirates related to the investigation was taken into custody. We couldn't have done it without your help. The ringleader has yet to be found, but perhaps now Aleport can enjoy a moment of respite. Bro, look how drippy he is. All that remains is what to do with this pup. Eat him. He seems to have taken a liking to you. Perhaps it would be best if you looked after him. There's simply no room for him at headquarters, and letting him wander about on his own is out of the question. I realize how soon it is, but please give him a good home. Can I name him? I'll name him Albaz. As in, like, Fallen of Albaz. It's a cool name. Or Albion. Or, like, anything Arthurian related, like Camelot. Or Caliburn. Rongo Miniad's a bit of a weird name for a dog, so maybe we'll leave that one out. Welcome back, adventurer. How did you fare against the Curls in Skull Valley? Oh, Clarence, a good name as well for an animal. I see, so this baby Cole is all that remains. It is truly a shame it came to this. The cat's kind of cool as well, in fairness. I'm more of a dog person, but the cat's pretty cool. Most of the jackals died fighting against Coles, but it was Seem you slew the pirates. Last litter while saving this one. Let us at least take solace in knowing the bloodshed has ended. There was a bit of good news to be had, however. I received word not long ago that a group of pirates later investigation taken to custody. To instigate such carnage without scruple, the true animals in this case have been placed behind bars. If any luck, their leader and remaining members will join them shortly. I missed the opportunity to say what the dog's doing joke. It won't work on a cat now. What's the pussy pondering? But what to do with this baby Cole? He seems quite fond of you, almost as if you were his father. The yellow jacket's not fit. Yeah, it's all just the same shit. It's basically just a pick your poison type of quest. I rate it heavily. Normally, you'd have to spend 20 quid in an MMO to get this type of fucking pet. I leave this baby Cole in your capable hands. I'm sure you'll do what's best for him. I am going to abandon it. They'll be in my inventory, will they not? Because you have to activate them. I activate my cat's effect. Give me dog. Actually, is it not based off memory? It's is it? It's under minion guide, is it not? And then I can summon my wolf pup. What? Independent and obedient. I didn't realize there's different things. Only select from favorite minions. Minion roulette. That's kind of cool. It's independent, which means I guess it just can wander. Yeah, it just wanders around by itself to an extent. It kind of follows me, but it can still do its own thing. Cool. Well, that was worth it. We've been queuing for 40 minutes, though, to no fucking avail. So I'm just going to cancel it and do the rogue mission because... Fuck that, I guess. Probably, yeah, probably gonna have no luck, I imagine. Well, that being said, we do have a second DPS though, which is the easy one. Well, it's the easy one to get. It's a tank and healer that could take ages to get. Ahoy there! Keep your voice down. Nobody's business but ours. In it. You got what I asked for. Yeah, I got bat wings. There's the ones, and that's as pretty a job as I've seen. Know your way around a battle, eh? Well, that's just fine, thank you. Why? We saw this can be a superstitious lot, you know. Some of the crew might look at me odd for carrying bat parts when the wind's done died and the water casks are dry. It's odd one day, overboard the next. What? No superstition about that. The dusk has been my luck since I was a boy. Survived more than 2 weeks once on 3 bats I caught. Trapped at the top of an abandoned watchtower. Even ate a wing off of one before I made my mind to climb down the wall. This journey will be sailing past the Isles of Umbra, and I can feel the sea honing those reefs. The lights at Far Sirius burn dim since the calamity, and I've always found it a mite too much like that old watchtower for comfort. I ain't been that a fright boy for a long time. Ill-used, starved, and more than half mad, inching down that sandstone wall and handholds no bigger than a fingertip. But I'll have me 5 bat wings on every journey, just the same as that boy had. Ooh, actually semi-decent thing. I can't even equip that. I can equip that, but not that, if I'm not mistaken. Because that's Gladiator, Marauder, Paladin, Warrior, Dark. Dark Knight, I don't know if I'm just guessing random things. I'll have to go for this one then, because Rogue can't equip the other one. The fact that I have a DPS queued kind of makes me want to stay in it. But I think, I don't know, man. Oh, I didn't realize how much, like, other armor and shit I have. That's kind of drippy. I always had this, actually. I got this on my Gladiator a while back, but I only just got a high enough level to equip it on my, my Rogue. Oh yeah, Charon, it clean slipped my mind the last time, but I have another thing to ask of you. My bearings are lively on the water, but on land, well, I'm what you landlubbers call at sea. Got a letter that needs delivering, and you're the man for it. That guy is he's a little sprout guy, which means he should be new, and yeah, I swear I just saw him flying in a fucking, like, eldritch horror. I went ashore on some rock on the voyage in, like, I mean, how the fuck's he got that? Anyway, I went ashore on some rock on the voyage in, and a faded petticoat comes up to me. Says she got a daughter in Camp Skull Valley, where he hadn't seen in years. Had tears in her eyes. Pretty eyes too for a woman past her child in years. She must have been a real beauty in her day. Bit creepy, brud. Always had a soft spot for tawny eyes, mayhap because the sea is a green-eyed virago, and the skies, his sisters, have blue eyes and red, and grey and black. Well, this daughter of hers goes by Wiltsweeze. You'll take the letter to her? Yeah, I'm also... Can I... Will this just automatically cancel it or not? Proceed. Nope, I have to actually manually cancel it. We've taken an L there, it would appear. Withdraw, I guess. Womp womp. Boo 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 boo. We're level 16 and this is going to be like level 19 or some shit, I think, but we'll probably be alright. Though to be long enough, we'll just have to hope there ain't any stragglers. Listen closely now, Colt. The merchants disguised as plain old adventurers, and have settled themselves in 3 separate rooms here in Elport. At least I kind of have a bit more drippy now. How do we whittle which coves are the merchants? Easy. Take a look at the daddles of that bingo swilling cull over yonder. He's wearing lavender gloves, the exact same type what that nasty sod at the Salt Strand had on. That'll be how they find each other in a crowd. Of course, it's also how I whittled where each of the bastards was staying. Just snilch the hopeless glazers of the company they keep, and you can be sure you found your mark. So here's a job all laid out for you. We have all 3 common rooms, mill the merchants quick and dirty like, and get those captives their bleeding lives back, alright? Oi, the storeroom door's been forced open. Some thieving sods been at the ale. That wasn't us. We can also probably tell, like, who they are by their dumbass fucking B-Tech persona masks they're wearing. Well, they've kind of gotten far. Better get the lads and do a sweep of the port. Was that Merchant Cove gulping pilfered ale? You'd think they'd be doing their best not to draw attention to themselves, all things considered. Bloody oaths. And now I've got a swarm of yellow jackets buzzing about, looking for blood. If they spot us wandering around in the Darkmans, I have a feeling they'll axe first and ask questions later. Good thing we have an ability that makes us invisible, huh? It'd be best then if the patrols never even knew we was here. Okay. We'll slip as sneaky as we can into each of the common rooms and use them telltale lavender gloves to identify our marks. There's innocent calls in there as well, mind. So let's try not to stab any as don't deserve it, eh? I'm thinking we should head out one at a time to better avoid them yellow jackets. So I'll let you take the lead after you, Acheron. Thanks. Terribly courteous. I'm gonna have a suck on my beverage. It's probably lukewarm now though, but hey ho. Oh, I actually am on a timer, but I'll be alright. The timers are so lenient to the point where I wonder why the fuck they exist. Like, I still feel like the hide ability is completely useless. Like, it's only useful when you make a whole entire story scenario about it, you know? Like, you're meant to use it here. Also, where the fuck am I going? Am I going in here? Well, yeah, I am, because I need to kill him. You look like the only, The others aren't going to attack me, are they? They're not going to question why I'm just murdering a guy? Guess not. I will free you, creature. Oh, thank you, whore. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I just stand in the shadows. Yeah, I did my part. And then there'll be one here. Well, there's 4 of them, is there? Let's see. Oh, they're always going to be near the captives anyway, though, aren't they? Like, you don't even need to see their gloves, really. You just get to see where the fuck, like, the slaves are, you know? It's pretty obvious. I will free you. Why are they all... I guess the smaller people are easier to transport, huh? I'm free? Like, it's a cool quest, but it's, like... purely just like rogue story shit. Like it serves no purpose in the grand scheme of things, you know. Like, you're never gonna use stealth outside of this. But I don't know, because there may be a passive. Like I said, in the future, there may be a passive. Where it's like, oh, if you attack when you're undiscovered, you do more damage. Or if you focus them in the back, you do more damage. And then that way I can use stealth to, like, sneak behind them and then get a thing. I'm hoping it's like that, because I swear World of Warcraft had something like that. Based off my incredibly limited time with that game. That was kind of cool. Right, that's everyone dealt with. Oh, good day, Governor. Well, looks to be the last of him, and he didn't even need my help, because I'm sick. Back into the shadows, lad. From shadows, we descend upon the world. Take back what we stole. Oh, hello. So much for shadows and shit. Can you, like... Hey, can you stop doing that? I want to, like, get out. Get fucked, Percy. Oh no, whatever will I do? Fuck me, there's a few of them. But what the fuck is going on? Standing on the table, what a miscreant. Bum, ba, da, bum, 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 ba, da. I love that people are just being chilling there, just wondering what the fuck is going on. Why are they killing each other? I wonder if I'm high enough level to do the campaign mission as is. Not bad tonight work, Acheron. The maelstrom will be taking care of the poor culls we freed, and I've made sure none of the merchants we downed are like to get up again. As for the Jolly Merchantman, well, her crew can expect a visit from the Admiral's finest galleys, and it won't be fatiguing crumpets on the poop deck. Right, me natty lad, our part in this is done. Time to head back to the sisters. Good day. Excuse me, are you the ones who freed us? Aye, was there something else we could do for you, miss? The Maelstrom swads will take you home if that's what you're worried about. Oh no, I know, I just wanted to, thank you. Thank you, come again. If I may, there was one other thing I wish to tell you. Moments before you rescued me, the dreadful pirate was muttering into his cups. 'Twas something about another raiding party that hadn't yet made it back. I beg your pardon? It seems to have been hunting for slaves in western Lanusia. And being so close to Aleport, our captor assumed they were out rounding up chattel until last spell. I just couldn't bear the thought of anyone else suffering as I have. Please, is there naught you can do? There certainly is, miss. You just get yourself safely home and leave this stray pack of jackals to us. I'll pray for your success. Thank you again. What a nice lady. I'm sure misfortune won't like begot her. So much for saving the victory pine. I'll send a word of this development to Underfoot and the Stray. We've some well-earned trade for the last of these jolly merchants. By the by, how's your throwing arm, Acheron? I think it's time I learned you how to fling a proper blade. When you're out in the wild, out in the wide open roughlands, you often find the need to sting a cove from a distance. And I'm sure a canny lad like yourself will figure all sorts of uses for a well-thrown dagger. Just keep it in mind for when we hunt down the rest of them slavers. Yeah, I can eat knives at people. Unlimited blade works. Ta-da! I've evolved into the next tier of Britishness. And it would appear I can keep doing more. The only thing I can have is the hat, but hey, it's not a bad hat. Brass knives are, for some odd reason, mid. Mug's kind of funny, though. Deliver an attack opposed with 150 additional effect. Increase target's damage taken by 5%. Duration 20 seconds. Increase the chance of additional items being dropped by target if Mug is dealt before or as the finishing blow. That's fascinating. Those last few jolly merchant bastards must be camped out somewhere in the western Lanusia. Now, if I was a black-blooded guild-grubbing slaver, where would I be hiding? There's naught to the west but the Sahagan Pools. Even those bollocks for brains pirates know better than trespassers on fishback territory. and they won't want a chance of running into patrols near Elport, so that just leaves us east. The flock? Aye, they'll likely be nestled down in the ruins out there amongst the dodos. That's where I'll try to pick up their trail. You head on over and snilch the place while I send word to the sisters and the Maelstrom. Sure, I guess I'll do that. We're kind of all over the place this stream. I don't really have a game plan. Like, I'm just kind of doing whatever fucking I feel like. It's all fun stuff. And it's all like good progression. What's this? Well, that's what I'm doing now. I wonder if I probably could have potentially chocoboed over there. I can't remember if I've actually been down there before. It's on a tune, so I probably haven't. We could probably make a quick pit stop and then we could chocobo back, perhaps. I mean, it's a bit disruptive to what I'm doing, but I also want to queue all sorts of shit. I guess I can keep that queued. I mean, I could do these as well. I've done them before, though, and it doesn't seem like they give... It doesn't specify that they really give me a reward now that I've done them. Guild tests, I'm pretty sure are pretty irrelevant. So I guess I'll just join that. Average wait time 16 fucking minutes. I thought if they were decent, they would have been popular. Once again, it's midnight, so that probably has quite a large thing to play into it, but still. 16 minutes, fucking hell. No one's doing them. Now I think about it, I probably should have stealthed this, but I didn't really need it. It would have been more like thematic-y and roleplay if I did that. Level sinks in effect if you're above the maximum while using the detail. Really? It's gonna take fucking forever to find one anyway, though. Somehow. Let me give you AIDS. The rogue quest is pretty interesting, though. Thank you for freeing us. We've been tied up here since those awful pirates snatched us from our beds. Those are some interesting looking dodos you got there, Acheron. No sign of the merchants, though, eh? I'm the slave trader now. Their leader mentioned heading over to Elport. He said something about there being no signal, that there was a signal that something was wrong. They just left us hobbled here like lambs for the market. One of them japed about keeping the meat unsullied in case there was trouble. Pray let us flee this place before they return. And who are you to just slide and let loose our hard-won prizes, Oh no. It's a small person. How unintimidating. 'Twas a damnedest thing. We'd half a crew lodging in Elport, and not one of them survived tonight. Done in by a couple of sneaky curs what favoured the short blades, they say. I'm supposing that was you two. Seems you're a bone to pick with our choice of trade. I can't say as I've much use for slavers, except as a place to bury me knives. Oh, and I wouldn't bother yourself with waiting on your ship to come back neither. The jolly merchants are done for. Hee hee hee, you might have the right of it, lad. But then you wouldn't know the kind of coin-free Alfie slaves like them ones will bring us. I'll have a new ship and a new crew afore a single moon has passed. You hear that, Chattel? You're each worth a shine and bloody fortune, and you've me to thank for helping you learn your true worth. I mean, you acknowledge the fact that we shit on your whole crew, and you think you can beat us with 3 people. Ignore this bleating sod. In fact, why don't you step back a ways? Time to eat a knife at people. Thieves' codes are about to learn the consequences of breaking the code, and the discussion is likely to get messy. Ching! Did you not think we'd come for you? You can try to startle your victims' screens in the Darklands, but the shadows are always listening. Oliwa Shadow Garden. Alright, let's just... let's fucking target this motherfucker. That'll be a bit more fragile. Oh, hello, you back up, eh? Eat knife. Ah. You've got tame dodos. What is this savagery? Oh, okay, there. I thought you'd be stronger. Well, Captain Jack's getting a bit fucked. Oh, this is getting out of hand. Now there's fucking like 8 of them. Jesus Christ. Alright. Let's, thankfully these, fowls perish quite quick. Well, they are doing quite a bit of damage. Thankfully I have a few abilities to, like, heal my bitch ass. And I'm just maxed again. B-Tech lifesteal, teehee. I will say the rogue quest is quite a bit more interesting than the gladiator quest. Unless I'm mistaken. Like, I don't know how much of the... Like, if it gets better at some point. What's this? Oh, it's those guys. Underfoot is here to get Underfoot. You're a bit fucking late. I killed them all. Yeah, exactly. At least they acknowledged it. No scraps for latecomers. The cult and me had a hunger. Speaking of hunger. I have some sneaky snacks. Thank you. I shudder to think what horrid fate awaited us had you not helped us escape. I knew someone would come. You're just like the heroes in the stories. I'm not a hero. Not anymore. They always arrive at the perfect time and triumph over the villains. Do you think I could be a hero like you? I know I could be brave and strong too. I just know it. You don't want to be like me, lad. I'm British. Listen, now, me and those coves there, we're the ones what the scary folk are afraid of. And that's because we keep the rules for the world they live in. We don't much care if you shirk your chores or get into fights, but if you ever break the code and betray your mates, then that's when we'll come after you. No matter how far you run or how well you hide. Where's that fucking face? It's traumatized him. Live your life like the hero you want to be, though. And you'll never need to worry about that. If you don't do your homework, I'm gonna fucking stab you. You two can stubble it and all. Oh my god, it's yellow people. Actually, there's a degree of drip there, honestly. I assume you are the citizens who were abducted by the Jolly Merchants. I am Captain Malala of the Yellow Jackets. Maelstrom Command has entrusted me with conducting you to safety. That's right, lad. These folk will take care of you. Go on, you'd best not get left behind. What's the Royal House, Captain? Word on a new job? A job from me? For you? How patently absurd, or I'd rather hire a sewer rat to mind my larder. Was it during one of your jobs that you turned Airport into a slaughterhouse? What dark age is this that we must employ assassins to enforce the law? It is this continued dalliance with underworld miscreants such as you that prevents Lim's elements from ever fully expunging the stain of piratical infection. Look at these weapons you bear. A civilized person uses such implements to carve meat or peel fruit and leave them at table where they belong. That seems rather hypocritical considering you've got a fucking, like, pistol which is, like, half the size of your body. Also, sabers are, like, of a more civilized age, so, you know. You perhaps clench from twixt your teeth as you swing over the rails like the pirates you hunt. Our fair city has no place for those who refuse to abandon the brutish ways of the past. Oh, fucking hell. The only champions of justice this nation requires are the valiant and forthright soldiers of the Yellow Jackets. I'm gonna be a champion of justice. Jack, what the bloody hells does this cult want with us? I've not the foggiest idea, love. Just smile and nod. I've not come here to be patronized. I've come to put a decisive end to piracy in all its forms. Consider this, visit a gauntlet thrown at the collective feet of the Rogues Guild. You doing, like, snorting something quick? Heed my words well. Just before dawn this very morn, a maelstrom vessel stocked with provisions was boarded and looted by pirates. Much of the cargo was stolen, and that is vexing indeed, but it is the theft of 3 items in particular, 3 unique treasures of nigh incalculable worth that most distresses my martial colleagues. As for the brigands, they made well their escape, disappearing into the dawn's mist along with their precious plunder. A rum tale, what did it do with us? I challenge you, a contest to reclaim these stolen treasures. Should my Yellow Jackets and I succeed in retrieving the greatest share, I shall formally propose the abolition of the Rogues Guild. Upon review of our achievements, the Admiral will surely concede that your unscrupulous institution has outlived its usefulness. Ah, blow it out, you wattle. I've better ways to spend me time. Oh, do you now? This incident constitutes a theft against the nation of Limsa Luminsa. Does that not violate your beloved code? If I'm not mistaken, you've no choice but to rise to the occasion. Unless, of course, you mean to slink back into your hold and abandon the fundamental precepts of your duty. Alright, you screeching shrew. You've made your bloody point, and you'll be sorry that you did, I promise you that. Your paltry promises amount to naught in the face of my conviction. I shall not rest until Limsa Luminsa is free of every last buccaneer, scoundrel, and shadow-dwelling ne'er-do-well. It must take her fucking forever to walk anywhere with those tiny legs. What now, Jack? For right now, we head back to the sisters. That's a trek as well. Can you not just, like, stay here so I can claim my quest reward? I don't feel like traveling all the way over there. Just to travel all the way back. Alright, well, whilst I'm here, let's go pick up all the shit down yonder. And I guess whilst I wait, let's see if we can do this. Now it's only got a 5-minute queue. How very bizarre. What the fuck has changed in the last 10 minutes? Chocobo Keep! And then... that's a tune of this motherfucker. And then there's fuck all else here. The only thing left to do is that. And we could pick up that, maybe. Just be airport. I'm lazy like that. Yeah, we'll finish that one up. That's basically most of it done. I don't think I have any other loot right now, do I? No. I have a few things, a few quests to claim though. I'm almost level 17 actually, that's kind of huge. A puck hatchling. Once again, looks like a fucking Pokemon. Cool if you... oh, I wonder when you, like, unlock your own Chocobo. Because I heard it can, like, attack and shit. There's a fort. So I need to, there's, like, a quest up there, and I don't quite know how to get to it. I now know how to get to it. I'll be up yonder, I believe. I may as well pick it up whilst I'm here. Cool, look at that speedrun strat. Shaved off like a whole 2 milliseconds of my game time. Can I push you off? It'd be really funny. Not bad rewards, I must say. Ark, enemy in the sky. Pull yourself together, private. You've been trained for this. Even if the only action you've ever seen has been street fights, tavern brawls, and fisticuffs, fisticuffs over who cheated at cheekers, or checkers, or whatever the fuck that's. So what did I even say? Who knows? First things first, I must, ready the cannon. Now I talk myself through the steps. Right, make certain you are with succor. For arming a cannon is no swift matter. So far, so good. I'll just get Kamal, and Kamal, that girl, always know her to be found when she's needed. Fine, Sarge always said to improvise. Was that fucking Primal Odin? Who the fuck was that? You over there, adventurer. Limsa Laminsa has need of your service. Slow down the enemy while I arm the cannon. I'll be ready, the 5th carcass is cold, I promise you. So you want me to just kill 5 things? Duly noted. Oh, come on. Why has it got to be an invisible wall there? But there's not one there. Alright, time to fuck up some things. Is it just these guys? It is these guys. Eat throwing knife. That's the wrong thing. Shit. Whoops. Eat throwing knife. How terribly efficient. Eat throwing knife. It'd be funny if, like, I actually just lost the knife when you threw it. It's gotta have, like, a full inventory just filled with random blades. What the fuck are you aiming your fireball at, bro? I need another one. If it, there's no more. Bring me Thanos. Oh, that'll fucking do. Throwing knife hasn't even got that much, like, distance to it, honestly. Problem solved. Yatta. Look at all those lovely quests we have. I don't know what role waiting list number 1 means on the waiting for match. These fucking, like, average queue times are fucking lie and a half as well. Average queue time less than 5 minutes. I guess I'm not average. Nothing fucking average about this. I'll have to, like, try it, like, earlier tomorrow, I guess. Oh, there we go. Spoke too soon. Whenever I, like, chat shit about it, it magically works. Watch the other guy not commence now. I know some people go, like, horrifically AFK. Yeah, he's not going to commence. That's going to piss me off. I've had this a few times. It's always the DPS as well. They go, like, AFK because it takes so fucking long. Oh, never mind. Literally, whenever I say something, the opposite happens. Alright, let's see what this is about then. Oh, wait, I've done this before though, have I not? This is a I'm assuming roulette, like the roulette is like because it spins through random dungeons. I guess. I've done this one a few times. Why has that guy got like a unique pose? The fuck's that about? I'm gonna eat a fucking knife. Probably shouldn't draw aggro as a fucking rogue. Especially with the damage they're doing. What the fuck is that? So many people have so many flashy abilities. Bro, I can't hit them. They're too far away. Seems like we're just skipping the enemies, apparently. I'll just fucking throw knives at them then. I don't quite know what this strat is. Speedrunning, I suppose. Is he just trying to... Maybe he has like a really OP AoE thing. Couldn't fucking tell you. think he was just trying to group them all into one so then you could do multiple... I think, yeah, it's just a gladiator that's just constantly using spin attack to draw aggro and use AoE. It's an interesting strat, I suppose. Oh, that's that then. Eat throwing knife. Am I on... No, I guess I am on drugs. I thought I could combo my ability off a throwing knife. But you can't. Oh, that was weird. I was just tripping balls. Give me a knife. But no, I guess you just speedrun a random, like, dungeon and you get rewards for it or some shit. We will see. I eagerly await. Gotta actually pay attention to my life to an extent. I'm a bit squishy than I'm used to. I have ways to mitigate and heal, but like I said, I haven't been paying attention to my old HP bar. Anything in particular I want here? No, I don't need that. I can't even use it. I don't have a Disciple of Magic. Yeet. Get back here, Shaka! You can't escape me! We're not going like super omega fast at this. I don't know if that guy's like... That guy hasn't got the weird sprout symbol, so I'm assuming he's not new. Man's got a fucking, like, crown. He's a big deal. Acolyte's Robe has been added to the loot list. I don't need that. I don't need it. Yeet. Not a lot to commentate doing this, honestly. I'll have to weigh up if the rewards are worth it or not. Oh, I'm trying to get ahead of myself. Poor guy's getting stun locked. We'll just be here for several more business days. Just take a while to get through them. Fucking hell. Oh, level up though. Very cheeky. Oh, I got interrupted. Don't really care. I think I unlocked something new. I did unlock something new. Is it an assassinate ability? It kind of looks like it isn't. Oh wait, is it? No, it's not mug, because that's a quest-based ability. It does look like a stealth or an assassinate ability that maybe I need to use outside of combat. Which is perfect, because it actually gives a use to the stealth that I was on about. Which is what I wanted. Can I like target that guy? No? Fuck me then, I guess. I could do like an AoE attack. That would be nice in these scenarios. Instead of just going fucking like Starburst streaming everyone. Starburst stream! I wonder if I do go invis. Maybe I'll try on the boss. I don't think that would work though. Fucking give me those guys there. Don't know if it's really worth killing them by myself. I guess we're better. It does take a fucking while to get through them there, holy shit. What is that pose that guy's doing? He thinks he's a JoJo character. No special ability for you, Buster. Do we not want the rare treasure coffer? No. Oh, why did I do that? What a retard. Clicked the wrong thing again. Womp womp. There's something quite humorous about just chasing people, throwing knives at them. You can't escape me. How many times am I going to say that? It was actually taking its sweet ass time, in fairness. For whatever reason. Definitely had quicker runs. I basically am doing fuck all damage there. I see. Yes, I was correct. Judging by the fact my OBS just disconnected and told me to go fuck myself, it would appear my internet's killing itself for whatever reason. Internet just died to death. Before I was lagging a bit. Hopefully that hasn't now... Oh, that's probably going to cause issues now that Seribot's reset itself. That'll be another Twitch VOD. Womp womp. Always annoys me when it separates the VODs. I like things being streamlined. Even with the fans, it's just so fucking warm, bro. Oh, I don't. Oh, I don't. Really? Yeah, there's a big delay. I clicked A like a whole 5 seconds before that. I'll just skip it. Shut up and hold my knife, pussy. Tried going stealth on him to see if I could use that assassinate ability or not. But you ain't shit, all you do is fucking just squirt water everywhere. Guess I'll just stand here and look pretty. Eat magical knives that the damage won't register on them. Flag. Internet's a wee bit shit, it would appear. Why did I just get a bombardon? Was that someone else? Someone else level up? Couldn't fucking tell you. I know, I like that I can just kind of spam throwing knives. That's kind of huge. Nice ranged option. God, I do fuck all damage and it's so delayed. I have to see how much, if I kill him, how much XP he gives me. I couldn't really see. I think I was at like 8-ish. I've got an achievement now. Only an in-game achievement as opposed to like an Xbox achievement, but hey. Bomb, bomb, bomb. How are they emoting like that? Maybe it was just random. Never did a jiggy. My beverage is now not even room temperature, it's just straight up fucking like warm. Oh well. Did I get anything cool from that? I got new legs, I think. I do look kind of drippy though, I can't lie. I actually fuck with it. Oh, it's because it's a full set of Foe Striker, basically. I didn't realize I had the complete set. Looks cool. Anyway, what's up, biatch? I'm just gonna kind of go through all this. Kind of forced to take this, really, because I don't think I can equip that on the person that I want to equip it to. The eye patch kind of goes with the whole Carnegie thing I have going on, so fuck it. I'm sorry, I'm committing a cardinal sin by skipping through all this lot. They kind of just get to a point where, like, you don't really give a fuck about the side quests at all. Fucking hell, wait, I'm level 20. When did I get level 21? Holy shit. I think, I must have gained more XP than I thought I did. But because I think my level got restricted, I leveled up so much I went past the threshold, so it restricted down. And now that I'm out of it, well, I gained a metric fuck ton then. Nice. The irony is, the campaign reward that you get, it only scales between like 18 and 21. So I wanted to be kind of on level, and I've basically exceeded it already. Also, I wanted to check out that assassinate ability, which I've now just forgotten about. I'm assuming it's just an assassinate. Let's see, shall we? Does it work the way I think it does? Oh, wrong button. Left trigger, trick attack. And then I can combo it, apparently. Well, maybe not, but... I'll have to fuck around with my health bar. Having it in... Well, I don't know. Having it in the corner is not too bad, really. It does have a pretty mean cooldown, though. But hey, is what it is. I'll just fuck up this cunt. I will read it just to see what it's about. Boop. Actions and traits. What's this? Increased movement speed. That I don't know how much it is, but that is quite a useful passive. Delivers an attack of potency of 300, 400 and executed from a target's rear. Increases damage you deal. Yeah, this is what I wanted. This is what I was on about. The hide ability was virtually useless, but now you can combo it with shit like this. It actually is useful. So I should try and shank someone in the arsehole with it whilst invisible. Duly noted. And apparently, I don't know how much my movement speed is increased, but I just feel a bit quicker. But that also could just be some sort of confirmation bias. It'd be nice if it was like increasing movement speed for like 10% or something. Either way, it's going to help a shitload of traversal. Just passively. Over the hours that you spend running around the place. Those are all shit, unfortunately. I kind of feel bad that now I'm just kind of spamming A through all the side quests, but I feel like we've read enough. And they're not... These are just kind of... There's like good side quests, and then there's the S side quests. And this feels like an S side quest. It's just like a kill thing, you know? That's all it is. How do I know when I, like, get the back bonus? I mean, I'm assuming I did, but... I don't know how finicky it is, like how big or small the hitbox is on the backstab. Knife throw. There's still quite a few things I want to do. I have so many quests that I can wrap up. But we probably should do main quest stuff. Because if not, the gear is just going to become irrelevant. we're gonna have Gladiator all over again. We'll be like level 28 doing like a level like 18 mission. Yeah, he got a bunch of things for you. How many missions do you have, brother? Jesus Christ. The thing is, my inner completionist doesn't make me... I don't want to leave the area, you know? Because I'm here, like... So it's just so much easier to do it now than it is to then have to go back and do it later. That's just my thought process. It's going to cost me so much more time and in-game money to come back here. And it's just at my doorstep, so I may as well pick them up. But yeah, I'm going to be a bit quick with it. I am just going to start spamming through these. I can tell what type of quest it is just by the reward and the kind of the NPC. You know, there was like when we got the dog and the cat, it was like an interesting quest. So I listened to that. Why are you being a dickhead, Mr. Killer Mantis? If anyone wants me to read all the side quests, sure, let me know, because I will. But I'm assuming no one has any qualms about it. Like I said, you gain, like... You understand a lot of it just by doing the game play. Just putting flowers on some sort of mausoleum, or some grave, or some shit, crypt. There you go. All you need to know. It's a lot quicker when I don't read as well, in fairness. You do get through shit. Why are you turning, pussy? Oh, wrong thing. Whoops. I was wondering why I wasn't activating, so I was on the wrong fucking thing. I think I may put hide and the like assassinate ability next to each other on the hotbar just for like sake of convenience. I say that, but like probably take me fucking 10 hours to do so. There's not even that many killer mantises about. Yeet. It's nice that I can draw some extra aggro from like further away. Pretty useful ability, really nice for him. Well, now we're miles out. I'm hoping they just respawn quite quick. Kill this whilst I wait. Level 22 before you fucking know. Come on, spawn a fucking mantis. I don't know what the spawns are like. It may take like forever. It may be more prudent, more beneficial to loop around and do this quest and come back. Couldn't tell you though. Ain't fucking tell you. Oh, that works. Should have probably gone for the backstab, but whatever. Make a great deal of difference. Everything really does the same damage. Now I need to go back there. Oh well. It is what it is. But no, we'll finish. Well, I mean, once I finish this quest, I'll probably have another one to give me though. I really should just do it in my spare time. Which I have been doing a bit in my spare time. Who the fuck? Hello? Where did you come from? Just materialized, okay. As you do. Oh, bro, it's so fucking warm in my room even with the fan on. Let me try and like articulate it a bit better. That's not that really actually. I don't want to have it blowing towards me because then it's going to go up in like the mic. I'm sure someone's going to be disgruntled by that. That's slightly better in that position. Alrighty. How long have I been streaming for? I can't really see because my second monitor's fucked, but I'm pretty sure basically at the 2-hour mark. It wasn't 1 in the morning. But like I said, I haven't got anything to do tomorrow. Because I don't think I have. Spam through all this bullshit. Look at all the quests I have completed. Blessed be the day. Probably won't give me a great deal. Although they're giving me like 1k a part and it adds up. Don't be a cunt. Ah, you know what? Fuck it, you can die then. Fuck him up, Storm Recruit. It seems like they just spawn to deal with mantises or enemies that get too close. It's like when you're playing God of Warfare 2 and you're a plant or a zombie and you go to the opposing like team's base and it spawns all the bosses. Good times. You have so much fun in like PvE in that game, which you wouldn't think really, but I'm assuming you're up top then. Camp Skull Valley. You are indeed up top. That's up Fault Farida. Oh, so much XP. Ironically, like the higher level you get, the easier it is to level up. You have access to more quests. One thing I was having issue with earlier is that I was too low level for a lot of quests. Like I could start them, but then you couldn't end them because you need to be higher level to finish them than you did to start them or something like that. So I was rather limited by the things I could do. But now I can do all the roulettes and all the other like, expeditions, I'm just going to call them. No, I really don't want to... I don't want to, like... I ideally need to leave this area to do the main campaign, but I don't want to leave the area because it's going to cost me time and money to leave, and then I need to then use time and money to get back, you know? That's just my thought process about it. It probably really isn't worth it. I just feel like it's so much more, like, beneficial. Well, not even beneficial, it's just a better use of time or whatever, or placement to do shit now. I am just speedrunning all of this lot though. Just very quickly picking up shit. She has another quest. They won't let me leave, bro. So many fucking side quests. I shouldn't complain, but fucking hell. Maybe I will dip. Or will I? I don't know, man. I mean, I'm basically gonna level up now anyway, so... We're in for the long run now, I suppose. Goblin Hunters. Goblin Slayer. Isn't the English language funky? How you can have a Goblin Hunter, which is a goblin that is a hunter, and you can have a Goblin Hunter, which is a hunter that hunts goblins. just a random fucking thought that came into my head. There's the level up. I am now officially... technically too high level for the main campaign mission. That was my original goal. I think it only goes up to level 21, and then it lowers your level down. Oh, what does that ability do? Faint. Lowers targets physical damage dealt by 10% and magic damage dealt by 5%. Pretty mid, honestly. I'm just not much of a debuffer guy, personally. I'm sure it has its uses. I don't know if you can upgrade them or combo them with various things. But the amount they debuff seems so, like, pitiful to the point where it's like, why would I even bother? But I'm sure I'm just a stupid little bitch that doesn't know what they're talking about. But I always much prefer, like, the raw damage approach. Which just... I don't need to debuff you if you're dead, you know? Any more quests? Yep, naturally. Since they have so many quests, I wonder if there's like a story or something. I hope I'm not going to regret skipping it all. There's probably some sort of journal log that I can read anyway, in fairness. To like, catch up on it. Kind of makes me feel bad when some fucking like, developer had to go through the effort of putting all that text in just for everyone to skip it, you know? It's like with credits. Like, sometimes I wonder what the fucking point of, like, end credits are. Is there anyone that actually reads all of them? I guess it's more of just, like, an immortalization of your name. It's just about the fact that people acknowledge it, more about the fact that it just exists. It's just, like, a traditional thing you do. That was a very easy quest. I really don't think I need these. I really don't. I may pick it up anyway. Just because, I don't know. All of the necklaces and shit seem very similar. But who knows, maybe I need it. I mean, to be fair, I think it was running low on durability anyway. I don't know if the durability, like, how do I should repair some of this shit. What am I doing? If I swap to, what, goldsmith? Yeah, repairing gear. Disciples of the hand have the ability to repair their own items. Okay, that's simple enough. Well, let me just recommend gear. Because you never know. How does repairing work then? I have to repair it using like... Oh no, it just... Right. Repair... So I need to use dark matter. Right, okay. Repair NPCs can only restore an item using home to repair the same item yourself. Beyond 100%. It's fascinating, is it not? I'm just gonna... That may be really dumb to do, but I'll just repair all. And I guess this requires other shit. Couldn't fucking tell you. Yeah, that's all that done. Let me go into the armory chest. Because, like, I thought there was other things I wanted to repair. Like, ideally I would want to repair this. Or is it fine? I don't know, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's a waste of resources to do it as is. Let me... I'm going to quickly, like... What the fuck is this? Have I always had that? Is that good? Couldn't tell you. I'm just going through all of my shit and I'm just going to equip whatever the best stuff I have is. Absolutely no reason for me to be doing this. This makes me feel less like a peasant. Coolio. I still think I'm kind of drippy as shit though. Whee. Anyway, that's this whole entire area done worth of quests. So that's huge. Glad I've got kind of that out of the way. Now, next thing on the agenda is just to do that long-awaited campaign mission that I'm now somehow over-leveled for. Plus, I could technically go to the Rogue Guild, finish up that mission, get a bunch of XP and rewards, which is really tempting. And we're already in Limsa, so maybe I will. I keep just getting sidetracked, bro. It's like a good sidetrack, though. But like so much shit I can do. Actually, technically we're not in Limsa, are we? I'd have to take the ship, I think, because we're in Aleport, which is like a different bit. Did I pick that quest up whilst I'm here? I don't think I will. It'll probably cause me to like get sidetracked even more. We'll go back to Limsa or whatever, and then do the rogue thing. This is the one. Because that'll give me an extra ability, that'll give me Mug or whatever. Which is another like ability that I've got to have like upkeep on, then I imagine I'll forget. Spit me out right where I wanted to be though. That's helpful. May actually be able to do another rogue quest, to be fair. Because I'm so high level. I may start it, and it depends where it is, but I don't know, man. I don't know. For a wee lass, that Malala's got some bollocks, and it seems she's well withought what whiffs the pirate stock. I don't take kindly to Cole's pulling me strings, but the shrew's right. The code's been broken, and we've got a job to do. From the sounds of it, though, them coves know what they were about when they clothed them treasures. I'll need you at your best. It's time you learned the art of mugging. Rough up a cull in just the right way, and give up more money than what you'd get if you just plain knocked him on his arse. Me and the lads have been busy riddling the story on them biting baubles, so you're free to head out and sharpen your skill. Might even be as you'll pocket some extra blunt while you're at it, eh? Yep. Man, the hat's a little bit better. Which is a shame, because the eye patch is cool. Wow, I'm a mugger. Getting so many abilities so quickly. Just the hat just looks goofy though. It's goofy. +1 isn't really all that good. However, the bonuses may be decent on it. Plus I can get an eye patch, which is very nice. And I can also do all the Smith stuff as well, which will probably give me decent stuff, although I may be a bit over-leveled for that now. Been practicing your dance steps, Acheron, because we're about to ready to run rings around Captain Malala and her squads. The Yellow Jacket's been pressing their investigations into the treasures that was cloyed from their Maelstrom tub. But as you know, we've got our own network of coves, well, don't miss naught on the goings-on about town. As for the sharp end of the job, it'll be me, you, me, Underfoot, and the Stray. Let's get down to business, eh? Wakarimashita. The keep's late to the feast, so I'll just make sure we're all on the same page for the now. When you get down to it, we'll have 2 goals for this job. Bite back them 3 treasures, and mill the coves who cloyed them in the first place. You can be sure that the Yellow Jacket shrew will be doing her damnedest to beat us to the marks, and seeing as the fate of the guild is at stake, we'd best not drag our do-beaters on this one. I say we grabble them baubles before she's even listed anchor, and give her a proper reason to rage against us rogues. You seem awful keen of this contest all of a sudden, Jack. Aye, well, here's the thing. I sent me a grievance to the, Thalassocracy regarding the Shrew's challenge, but them paper shufflers don't care a whit as long as one of us gets the job done. So I figured I'd sail with the wind rather than against it. Besides, we wouldn't want to shirk our duties and force poor Captain Malala to blunder about in the scary dark winds now, would we? How very gentlemanly of ye. Well, them's the cards that we've been dealt, ain't they? Now stow your quips and let's see what you've learned about them bloody treasures already. Aye, the treasures. According to the manifesto of the Maestron vessel, we're looking to bite back the Cerulean Star, the Silver Sorrows, and something called the Black Sarcophagus. They sound like TCG cards. Aside from the fancy names, I was able to whittle a few more details. The Cerulean Star, for starters, is a big old blue diamond that shines like, well, like a star, I suppose. Then we've got the Silver Sorrows, a pair of earrings, what once graced the wattles of a Sultan of Uldar. There's a tale there, but one that don't concern us at present. Lastly, there's a Black Sarcophagus thing. I'm afraid that one remained a mystery no matter how much I poked and prodded. In any case, all 3 of these trinkets were recorded as spoils from official privateering raids. Now, as you know, a pirate will usually sell his plunder through a reliable fence. Sometimes, though, holding an auction is the only way to offload goods which are, well, it's too extravagant or just too bleeding rare for the average cool to deal in. Our 3 wondrous treasures fell into the auction-only category. When the bidding began in Airport, the Thalassocracy weighed in with its ample purse, made some unmatchable offers, then organised a tub for the merchandise to be shipped back to Limsa. And that's when our mark swooped in and picked their transport clean. I had a few wids with them Maelstrom sailors that survived the attack, and they pointed the finger at the grinning curs. Problem is, not one cull's seen hide nor hair of the curs, not to mention their bloody ship, since the raid. Sorry I'm late, Jack, but you'll want to hear this. Some of the cargo, what was cloyed from the transport, was just found during a routine inspection at the Lafagran checkpoint. Lafagran? Have the curs made landfall then? And what are the treasures? Any mention of them? Not that I've heard, but the jackets ain't done shaking out all the boxes yet. We better get eyes out of there quick like. Acheron, Underfoot, you're fresh for a run, ain't you? Come on, Colt, I'll race you to the checkpoint. I can just teleport here. I'll see where it is, but I do want to actually stop beating around the bush and do the fucking main story now. Everything else is like a secondary thing. I can do it whatever, like, you know, whenever I want in my spare time. The main story stuff I've limited just to be like doing on stream, so. So many fucking quests. Wrong button, you fucking dumbass. Journal. Where are we going? We're going over here. Where the fuck? Where is this? Blackbush Station. In that case, I'll just activate return. That'll get me close enough. I may be able to chocobo over. Quick and cheap. Why? What is it about achievements in the current area? Fuck knows. Anyway, but there's even more. Fucking hell, I've unlocked tons of quests I can do in this area. Let me, oh god, what am I doing? I'll have to sort the hotbar out again. It's a bit chock-a-full, chock-a-block. So where am I going? Was it Blackbriar Station, whatever it's called? Can I even go there? Why is this so fucking awkward? Why they gotta do it like that? And for some reason it's not displaying this, so I have to do it this way. Like, why can I not go here? Like, there's a fucking road going through it, bro. But no, I have to go. I can go to. Hang on, let me. If I just go through Uldar, surely it's just gonna fucking go through Blackbriar anyway. So fuck knows why I can't go there. I don't know, man. Surely it's just gonna take me that way anyway. So I'm just gonna dismount halfway, which means I'm wasting money. But hey, I am legit that tight. It's like fucking 50. There's like 15 gil in it, but it's all part of the roleplay, I suppose. I don't like spending money. And now we should be near our quest, just going through this bit. Because we've got a baby gremlin. Don't feed it past midnight. Fucking molest you. Right, okay, let's see. I'll have my finger on the trigger, I suppose. Fuck all else here, really, besides from up there. Don't know at what point to dismount, really. We are, like, gradually going downwards, I think. We'll have to, because we're going to Uldar. Do. I think it, like, by default, it actually, like, takes you through all of these. Nah, fuck it, that'll do me. Thanks, Choker bro. The joys of having level 5 antlings around the place. We've come so far. And let's start this. What am I even doing? It's been so long since I've done this story. I have so many fucking quests, it's not even coming up, like, on my side like it used to. Once I, like, complete it, I probably will. How many quests do I even have? I only have 12 out of 30. It feels like I had more, but I feel like I'm completing them so quickly. Mutamix and Bubbly Pops, what a name. Shkok. Who has Uplander come to tent ring of Mutamix Bubbly Pots? I have a knife. I need a weapon. Fighty Tool drinks in airy self. When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia join with a Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Not about, like, putting abilities on weapons like we learnt last time. Shko, Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Miniphilia. Minphilia. Yeah. Yes, Ayo, tongue flaps. The fuck? Reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings fighting tool to Mutamix, yes? I'm assuming that's meant to be like a gas mask noise or something. Like, I don't know. Fighting tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make a good teachy show of power of materia. The materia master. Goblins are certainly an interesting life form in this game. Now, eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes. Materia joined with Fighty Tool. Carried out, what the fuck? Why is he like rubbing his cock? Fighty Tool gains power of Materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its own spirit. Yeah, I already know all this lot. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from something as would have struggled to cut stake into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia. An Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learny ones of mutiny. I like exchanging tongue flaps. Alright, are we just fucking off back to whence we came? Couldn't tell you because my journal's still all over the place. What the fuck is that? Now I need to go over to Horizon. We can probably just choke about that. That shouldn't be too bad. There's a bunch of other shit I can be doing, but as of this moment, we're just gonna be hard focusing story on stream, and then I'll do all my side quest shit off of stream. I mean, like I said, I don't really know what's gonna be happening over the next 2 days because I think I'm off, but there's like other people have plans that kind of don't really involve me. They just kind of enslave me, basically. So I don't know how much like actual like free time I'll have, but I kind of plan to just no life this game. Why do I have to go to... Why is it like that? Why... Can someone fucking explain to me why the Chocobo like porters are so like inconsistent? There is... I have the Horizon stuff unlocked. I have this unlocked. There's a clear path from A to B, and yet it won't let me do it. I have to go to Uldar and then that way. You know what? I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna fucking TP there. But whatever, I do what I want. I'm fucking rich enough. I don't think it matters that much. It's just because I'd have to Chocobo to Uldar, then I'd have to fucking Chocobo again to Horizon, and it probably would have cost the same amount of money anyway. And I can probably get... I don't know how good this mug ability is, but if utilized correctly, you'd assume you could get quite a lot of gil from that, but I could just be chatting shit. We'll have to move the hotbar around. We could get rid of, like, teleport, return, and auto attack on this one. I'll put trick attack, feint, mug, and maybe the stun ability, this leg sweep on one thing, because they're all kind of like debuffy status effecty things. And then I can have second wind, shade shift, and bloodbath on like a different one, because they're all kind of like healy, sustainy type of ones. And then I can have like spinning edge, gut slash, throwing dagger on like a different one, because they're like damagey ones, I suppose. I'll do that at some point. I've just been wandering around and talking. I haven't actually been paying attention to what I was doing, but thankfully I ended up going the correct way, so that's something. Sometimes I can just hold forward. Surely we're progressing so quick. Well, not quickly, but we've got to be at a point where we've almost got the Chocobo like mount. Because I know I'm way past the level requirement, and I mean way past. I just haven't been doing that much story stuff, apparently. I've somehow got 2 fucking classes that are over-leveled. Me, sorry, I'm allergic to being OP. What's up, bitch? Welcome back, Acheron. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Yeah, I went to a bonfire, beat Dark Souls 3. What a remarkable difference a single piece of material can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I'm sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Material may well give you the edge you need, Acheron, so make it your ally. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you're ready to begin. So you just gave me this. Which I don't know if I want to use or not, but I'm going to use. So that just gives me iron daggers, which I'm assuming are hopefully scaled to me. They are. That's something. Well, they're better than what I was using, so... by a whole 1 damage. Wow. And, well, whatevs. A new ring. Probably okay, couldn't tell you. That's a lot of XP, fucking hell. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract information from my friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Almajar to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Almajar responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Almajar are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provided to them, Acheron. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you'll be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I could, like, travel. I could teleport there, return there. But I'd have to wait, like, over 2 minutes, so that's something. Do I just fucking wander around awkwardly? 200 seconds? Saves me time and money. It'll probably take me longer than 2 minutes to fucking, like, choke him over there. Ooh, I'm fucking tired at the moment. I'm technically I've been like awake for like over 24 hours since I didn't really get much sleep. Well, whilst I'm here, I guess I'll just get a bunch more fucking quests. Hail there, adventurer. I'll read this because it's a blue quest, so it unlocks something. I'm Nendrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me, an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just a place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of Eastern Fanaland lies Halatali, and it is there that you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past as a training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, though, as it did to most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self, but in the dark of that shadow lurk wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak with one Fafajoni near the entryway. Still got 2 minutes to fuck around. Not a lot I can really be doing in this area though. Like at all, there's literally nothing. That's a little bit awkward, I suppose. Guess I'll just wait 100 seconds. There's not really too much else I need to be doing. Just dance around. Maybe I'll find something to kill. Not really worth it, is it? But whatevs, I guess. I could try out the mug ability. So we want to get them relatively low. And then mug him. Fuck knows if it's worth it or not, but I'm just gonna kill random things. Get some combat practicing and all that lot. Get used to some of the new abilities that I've acquired. But these guys are kind of weak. 1 minute left until I can do shit. Okay, we'll do this then. Let me level sync it up. What are we doing? What? Killing the guy. That's what we're doing. The annoying thing about level sync is you lose certain abilities. Maybe I should have like stealth killed this guy as well in hindsight. Not stealth killed him, but you know what I mean. Shanked him in the fucking arsehole. I should probably kill the buzzard if I can. He's just doing additional damage to me. And that's a bit cringe. Patink, patink. It's the shank noise. Everyone knows that. Back to fucking up this creature. Fucking bubbly Bernie. You can't kill me, I'm a bad bitch. Let me debuff you. Wowie. And then once this is done, I'll gain fuck all from it. And then we can return to place. I may actually try and mug him. I don't know if mugging a boss does much. But hey, I did it. And then let's return to Camp Drybone. Just float around the place. Ooh. Doo-doo-doo. Alrighty. What the fuck am I doing? Am I going in there? Going in there. Hello, Flame Sergeant. Ah, you're Acheron Mara of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amul Jar and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware that their man, Ungust, has been exposed. When they've come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Oh my god, it's spring trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, I like the word clandestine, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, so we requested the aid of the Scions. It's kind of cool being a Scion. I have, like, additional aura for having a cool title. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amuljar plot if the mission succeeds. Acheron, let's make sure it does. Have I ever been to an Invisible City before? That sounds like a place I've never been. Because it's fucking invisible. Where is that? Oh, it's quite close, actually. I don't think I've been up that way before. I don't imagine the Chocobo Keep will be of much help, because I don't think I've unlocked the one up there. Because I don't remember. I swear I've never been up that way. What is the place called up here? We'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a no-go. I don't even know where the Golden Bazaar is, really. Don't know if I've even been there before. I've got so many side quests I can fucking do. Teasing me. I want to do them. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a bad habit or not, because it just kind of feels like a waste of time. But I guess I gained a companion from it. I gained a pet. Technically 2 pets. Golden Bazaar is the place? Oh, is it? Oh, it was. I guess I have been there. No, well, no bigs. It's not much of a trek anyway. I forget where I haven't been. I do remember killing those vandalisms now. A big pick here. Like an Undertaker. I don't really feel like fighting you right now. Why have they always got to put fucking fates in my fucking mission area? Seriously. You should totally let me activate it. It'd be really cool if you did. You motherfucker. I don't wish to fight you. Well, I'm gonna be all sneaky beaky like. Aha! Malevolent spirit freed from his subterranean prison. Cool story, bro. Get fucked, pussy. You can't contain me. I will do my main mission. Someone goes up to level 24, interestingly enough, so I'm actually kind of like on par, finally. Is a bait in place? Or if he's like strapped C4 to him. A man is in position, sir. Good, we make our move as soon as the animal jar appear. Yes, sir. I don't know, something's wrong, I can feel it. Weird fucking creatures. They look like Black Myth Wukong bosses. Howdy ho! Stop! In the name of the law! You've committed crimes against Skyrinder people. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Yeah, I mean, who saw this one coming, really? Oh, shit. It's fine, I can go invisible and fuck off. It obviously was going to be a little fucker. Traitorous Flame Soldier. Oh, damn, they got them on this side as well. You on the payroll? I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. You underestimate my power. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? In a second, Thancred's gonna come and beat all your asses up, though. It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. Joke's on you, I have the ability to throw knives at long distances. They're all yours. I'm like a fucking ninja monkey from Bloons Tower Defense. I mean, I don't have any AoE, but it's fine. I can like 1v20. Oh, this is fun. First of all, you go for the archer naturally, because they're like weak and defenseless and all that lot. You know what? Get mugged. Look at this supreme targeting. I'm pretty sure everyone else is dying, but I don't give a shit. Take out the outskirts. Ranger. If this was Fire Emblem, you'd get debuffed for being in melee range of an archer. Well, they would. Good old Fire Emblem. I need to stream that at some point. Fucking love those games. I'm not really taking any damage, so I don't really need to use any of her abilities for now. You guys aren't as strong as you make out to be. Although you are, like, slightly more formidable than the others, I suppose. Are you summoning more guys? Oh, you are. I'm gonna just leave you then. Kinda can't be fucked with your shenanigans. More fun to kill the weak ones. Ching. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, cunt. Days like this where, like, AoE would be very nice. Need bombs or something. The good thing they're, like, really poorly equipped for their job. It's an absolute clusterfuck, though. But, I mean, I guess the flames are kind of eating shit, but, you know, I'm doing alright. Like I said, Thancred will come in at some point and probably deck somebody. You can get debuffed, I guess. Does stun work on you? I don't really need to do it, but here. I'd win. Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. I literally do not know who that is. I don't give a fuck. Behind you? Oh my god. It's a purple ball that made me trip balls. I really want to kill that guy. Like, so fucking badly. The rest of you march. I mean, I don't know why we didn't move out of the way of that one, but I guess, you know, plot and shit. You're gonna get, like, horrifically tortured. You're gonna fucking snap my fingernail. Oh, no. I'm just free, apparently. I'm not even tied up. That seems like a bit of an oversight. I feel the elm jar may mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die as a soldier's death was still in hand. I mean, they really should have tied me up. Do I still have my weapons on me and everything? Can't really see. What if they took those? Well, evidently not. Okay, I just get to fight my way out of a fucking prison camp because they decided to not take away my weapons or tie me up. Oh my god, it's the Dark Soul! Slave Knight Gale, what the fuck is a bad DLC boss? Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Man's got bars. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno. Your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Clive! Joshua! Bring me that thing, your dark soul. Ah, my eyeballs. Oh my god, it's a death claw. Oh mighty Ifrit, we bring you, but before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. Hey yo, I'm gonna receive head. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. Well, what's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. After playing FF14, it's a bit weird seeing Ifrit like this. That makes a really cool PC wallpaper though. I also flashbanged my retinas. Am I immune to fire? Oh mighty Ifrit. My one true god. Does him breathing fire on him like brainwash him? He's been charmed like Mikola. Powerful bad breath. Yeah. Your words are my bread. Man thinks he's Jesus. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. That's right. I'm not a virgin. That's the only explanation. I get bitches. Ifrit's only for virgin pussies. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as a vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. But true of thine allegiance waxeth clear, thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind, thine existence is not to be suffered. Oh hell yeah, this is fucking metal as shit. Gonna fuck up Ifrit. Even though it's like a very dulled down nerfed Ifrit because he's like temporarily been summoned or some shit. Oh, this goes hard as shit though. Eat knife. How'd you like that? Get debuffed. I'm gonna mug Ifrit. Guess I'll activate that. I do technically have a tank though, so maybe I should have done this with other people. It would have been quicker, but whatever. Did not think we'd just get to fight him though. That's really cool. Side Marauder's kind of eating shit. Oh goddamn. Am I in the radius of that? Jesus Christ. Oh no! Anyway. Give me 5 business days to shank you up, Ifrit. You'll be the first primal to perish by my hand. That sounds sufficiently edgy enough. It'll solidify me as one of the scions. Yeah, it's like, this is cool if we had like a fucking Dark Souls second phase. Like in Prime Radahn. Oh, hang on, I should probably fuck up this. I only just noticed this. Infernal Nail. What's this doing here? Got more health than the fucking boss. I'm gonna mug it. I want your Infernal Nail. Oh. Oh, okay, just Doomfist Meteor Strike my bitch ass. Ooh, this is cool. That fucking hurt me. Thou art strong. That's a nice compliment, thanks. I should leave. One thing I will say is it's cool he has a unique AoE damage thing. Like, it's not just the bog standard circle. It's, he has, like, little fires and craters and shit. That's cool. Cool fight. I don't think I'm going to get my mug back in time. I'm not going to be able to mug it. I want to steal your abilities. Fucking hell. Oh, now that I'm playing DPS and not tank, I should probably actually use the limit break ability. I don't have it equipped though and can't be fucked together right now. It'll probably be a bit more useful now. I wonder if he's actually like gonna die. He won't die. I'm sure he's gonna still be around the joint, but we'll just temporarily dispel him. It's time for me to aura farm. Oh, he just fucked off without any other word. Fair enough. I don't even see him at first. Oh my god, it's a Kyber crystal. Or like a butt plug if you're brave enough. Oh, it's got a mind of its own. Can I like smash it up and snort it? Ah, my eye's been flashbanged again. Are we now going to get some sort of tragic backstory from when Ifrit's dad used to abuse him when he was a kid? And we're going to feel bad for like the evil guy. I was just a young boy. Oh god, it's like when you summon a character in a gacha game. Oh wow, we got a common. Oh my god, it's a legendary pull. We're going to get like a triple S rank waifu. Stop flashbanging me. What is that facial expression? I quite literally am high. Forgive my lateness. Yeah, don't mind me, Fancred. I killed a fucking primal. Basically by myself. I was delayed by a congregation of Amaljar zealots. I swear, it seemed more evangelical than the last. Eat throwing knife. Persistent lot. I was joking, but he unironically did eat throwing knife. But you yeeted 3 instead of 1. How did you do that? He's cheating. He must be a higher level rogue than I am. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. Like the 2 pieces of magic space crack now. Yeah, we're gonna make some like absolutely banging kush. I'm going to be like the #1 dealer in all of Eorzea. As for those two, it is fair to say the hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. Yes, we're going to take out all rival gangs, so then I can have a monopoly on meth. I feel I owe you an apology, Acheron. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. I quite literally did get baptized in fire. Well, let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we? Yeah, that works for me, because I can just... That's my home teleport waypoint thing. This way, sir. Oh, okay. Away we go. Wow, that's a nice rock. That was the mighty Ifrit. It wasn't so mighty. Oh, spit on that thing. Now, what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'Dan interference into account. In Ifrit's defense, I think he was summoned very haphazardly and shoddily. I think that was only a fraction of his true power. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by... What's that meant to be? Like the 7th Legion? Is it? I'm assuming it's Roman numerals. These guys' armor look cool though. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland. Given the troubles at court, we have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. What, W. Riz? We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. You look like a Doctor Who creature. Or like a Warframe. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by the adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Yes. Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands. I'm going to hit you with an ellipsis. And I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Alright, bye-bye, weird white woman. With allies like that, or a woman in love, I shall need to be on my best behavior. Wow, what a view. Seems like, looks like my fucking Mufasa died. Long live the king. Wow, I got hit with a bobbida 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 bobbida. That's when you know I did a good job. I'll leave my duty. The Bowl of Embers. Sounds like a fucking Dark Souls location. That's fucking pissing it down now. Alright, hello Fancreds. Oh, look at those dead people. Think you got any money on them? There you are, Acheron. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amaljar will be less inclined to risk our wrath for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be a whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds, for once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Acheron. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Should I get brownie points of Y'shtola? Probably not. Alright, that will, that'll do, because I can't be fucked to do any of that right now. Report to the sign, right, where the fuck are the signs of the 7th Dawn located again? Horizon. We should be able to... We'll have to chocobo to Ul'Dan, but it goes through, that place anyway, or whatever. Actually, does this one go to her? No, I don't know, man. I'll fucking figure it out. Boing. What's up, Chocobo Keep? Yeah, because the Golden Bazaar isn't useful to me. But I can't really... You can't go to Horizon from Blackbrush, though, either. A bit of a bitch. I'd have to go to, like, Uldar, and then from Uldar to Horizon. That's gonna take ages, though. But, like, I'm such a fucking cheapskate in this game that I just cannot... I cannot bring myself to spend multiple hundreds of gil to teleport there. So we're gonna spend the next 10 minutes on a fucking chocobo. You should have letters in your bag for the teleports to Vespa. What the fuck? The fuck? I did not. How did I not know of this? When the fuck were these introduced? A voucher redeemable by Silence of the Seven. I think you know what? I do recall them saying something about this now. That is incredibly useful. How did I not realize that? Well, that fucking helps. Thank you, kind stranger. You've just saved me like 300 gil and about 10 minutes of chocoboing. Blessed be the day. My inventory is kind of fucked at the moment. I kind of just keep doing tons of stuff. And stuff kind of keeps piling on up. Whee! I'm back! Hey, what's cooking? The triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He's presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join him at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Give me that ring, biatch. So is Ifrit actually, like, dead then? Because I was under the assumption that his, like, human form, or, like, his like, physical incarnation died, but his still, like, fucking godlike spirit is still about. Another way, if you're in Limsa Lominsa, you can get the ferry to Vespa Bay for 80 gil. Oh, okay. I'm trying to map it out in my head and memorize all the different things. My later arrival nearly cost Akron his life. I wasn't there when the Almuljar took him prisoner. They didn't really take me prisoner. They didn't confiscate my weapons, and they didn't even handcuff or restrain me. They kind of were just like, you're gonna, like, stand there, and you're gonna, like, not attack us. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. Bro, you have some serious fucking, like, self-deprecating issues. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Howdy ho! Akron, it is so good to see you again. We've known each other for like 5 minutes. Come on, let's... Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Yeah, I killed a Deathclaw. New Vegas style. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As you suspected, the Almuljar undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is the tale limited to Uldar. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to remain their presence there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not, like, Ifrit's not, like, dead then. Because surely you can just, like, resummon him. And the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows, through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. They, he and his kind, require a more concentrated source of ether. Crystals. Everyone's just a crackhead. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When a female primal and a male primal like each other very much, they have a special hug, and it creates baby primals. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, that's a weird word for primal segs, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. It is literally just medieval OnlyFans. The more, like, followers they have, the better they are. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give. And in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yeah, even as Ifrit took your comrade in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. So if you're telling me if I breathe on people, I'll gain more followers? We know not the why of it, but those blessed of the Echo are immune to primal influence. That's awfully convenient. It is as though a great power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. Yeah, people can breathe on me all they want, and I don't care. The recent incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Acheron. Go to bed, wake up, fucking Bahamut's just flying around like a fucking ender dragon. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who fell Ifrit, I fear you'll have many a moment to yourself. I'm gonna get harassed. Are you, like, eyeing me up like that? Whether she intended to or no, Manfili neglected to tell you something. Something I think would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that they were all to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we signs continue our fight, that no more innocents need to be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to sound with that, Acheron. Have you never played Bioshock Infinite? Let's just, like, lobotomize them all. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Honestly, Thancred, there's something slightly sus about you that I don't entirely trust. Gods forgive me, how many more lies? Louis Soir would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better, I have to be stronger. He seems to have some sort of, like, inferiority complex, and I guarantee he's gonna do some dumb shit and sacrifice something to gain more power, and then it's gonna go wrong. I'm just throwing that out into the ether. So in 20 hours progression time, it either is completely wrong, but no one remembers, or it's correct, and then I can be like, haha! Wow, look at all that experience. What's next on the agenda? Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you travelled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward. Actually, it was completely for reward, but hey-ho. Confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us, and you personally bested the primal Ifrit. Yep, I kinda do that. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in doing so. Alas, fame does not come without a price, and you will soon discover. What happened to us being like a secretive organization? We have guests, Acheron, or rather, you have guests. Well, who the fuck let them down here? I thought we were meant to have a bodyguard. Beg pardons? Oh, Jesus Christ, you look like you're gonna be a fucking handful. Ah, Lady Manfilia, radiant as always. Get your fucking simpy ass out of here. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on the behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Leminsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. What a facial expression. As you can see, Acheron, your recent exploits have garnered you the attention of the Grand Companies. Oh, wait! Yes, this was important for something. I unlock something. I believe I unlock the Chocobo Mount, actually, once I pick a Grand Company. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. See, I'm kind of like a solo guy, but, you know, They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I found myself wondering how word of Acheron's deeds spread so quickly, that the immortal flame should know of his triumph is to be expected. What of the other grand companies? You fucking snitch. She got bribed. Your reputation precedes you, Master Mario. Okay, that has a ring to it, I must confess. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of a valiant man such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelves Wood. That's a relatively convincing argument. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Mario. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Amaljar and their dread primal, yours is already a respected name in Uldar. Our people know you and love you well. A man of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Uldar. From like a lore perspective, I kind of like, you know, because I was originally Gladiator, I spent most of my time on Uldar. But I may go for Limsa, just because I'm a rogue at the moment and I like the place. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you had the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Lominsa to the shores of glory. I don't actually know if this has any consequence or not. Lady Minphelia. Very well. For I'm quite sure you need no reminding. Perhaps a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Uldar. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You'll be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you'll be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserve your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. That's cool. I feel like they'd be pissed off, but it's cool. And yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I'm giving to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? Okay. Yeah, fist the air. A fine suggestion. You're as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, let Acheron hear our leader speak, then return here with his decision. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick the red guy. Red's kind of like a cool colour, if you couldn't tell. We eagerly await your answer. And, you know, we've got the whole rogue thing in Limsa going. Uldar's kind of just a fucking desolate desert. And it's by far, like, the least active in terms of player base compared to the other 2. The other 2 are fucking vibrant as fuck. Uldar's kind of dead. But I do have a soft spot for it since I kind of started my journey there, but, you know. I can swap around when I want anyway, it's not really like that big of a deal. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Acheron, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power, it won't attract attention, not all of it friendly. With great power comes great responsibility. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must need to be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you'll be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will need it in the days ahead. The Grand Company seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you'll be afield more often in the future. As such, I'll have you carry this link pearl with you at all times, which will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. It's like Skype call. Eorzea is changing, Acheron, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is a time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. I like how they talk about all the good I can do with my power, but no one talks about the bad stuff I can do with my power. Just be a villain. Maybe I'll just round up a bunch of people and sacrifice them to fucking Odin or some shit. That way I get a cool flashy sword. And maybe even a horse. Because that's definitely how it works. Oh god, I've adjust my suboptimal gaming position and giving myself fucking scoliosis over here, sitting like L from Death Note, as I always do. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Acheron. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often. To a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the Remembrance service is taking place? If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Alda Seedsir Kenesena will deliver her address at Miketo's Amphitheater. What a fucking tongue twister. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organisational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Uldar, where Flame General Rauban Eldin will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumoured there'll be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Laminsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Melwib Jesus Christ, Bloofhiswin will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Zanfael, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you'll find the Remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my pre-described order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favour of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Fuck this shit, Matt's still pissing outside. Jesus Christ. Right, so we need to go, can I use this port to go to Gridania? That would make me happy. That, does it really matter if I, fuck, I'm just gonna go here. They avidly said that it doesn't really matter what order I do it in, so I'm sure nothing horrific's gonna happen as a result. The fucking earth just opens up and swallows me whole. Oh wait, actually, maybe... Can I fast travel anywhere closer? Where the fuck actually is it? Can't see. It says it's in the lower decks, but I think it's lying to me. Oh no, it's not lying to me, I'm just blind. That's quite a few thingamajigs on the map, so sometimes it's hard to see what I'm doing. Look at all these cool people. They probably have hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game. I already have a decent amount. I've got to have like nearly like 20 hours, surely. I know there's easier ways of checking, but this is just the way I check. Looks everyone whilst I'm doing it. Fucking hell, 25 hours in the game. I've like done a lot in that time, but also it feels like I've done fuck all. I wonder how much money people have spent on this game as well, with regards to expansions and fucking stupid monthly subscriptions. Can't wait to deal with that. Here to attend the Remembrance service. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. I've been holding my fucking controller for so long, I've lost sensation in my fingers. Wow, its voice.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
I'll snack whilst I watch this. I'm a fat bastard. You look like Alucard from Castlevania.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell.
But, like,
pride.
why? You didn't even do anything. Oh, I meant to click A. For some reason, I thought it was going to automatically do something there.
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile
Oh, I do like a fertile bay.
In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
It's a country plagued by piracy and slave traders. Oh shit, I dropped a brownie on the floor, now I can't find it. What a retard. I wanted that.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you?
Oh yeah, it's
It
those
is a rather
guys.
stirring standard,
They're
I
at the
must
start
say.
of the game. I
The
can't tell
crimson
which one
field
has
is
the
meant
cock
to
and which one
signify the
doesn't.
blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
Update, I found the brownie. Cool. A bit fluffy because it's got carpet on it, but fuck it. Boost the immune
When the
system.
Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn.
Wow.
All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano.
Cool story, bro.
That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive.
Womp womp.
Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the
How
Beast
terribly
tribes have.
condescending.
A small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since
damn.
the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Where is this going?
Those fishbuck bastards.
Bastards!
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast
This isn't very
tribes will be the
inspirational, it's
first
kinda
waves
depressing,
to
honestly.
crush against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us.
Use
One
the main
bearing that will bring
character.
us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both.
The
and
Bane of
see this
Ifrit.
ship safe to port.
Cool title, to be fair.
We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
I mean, sure. That's a alright speech, I suppose.
Oh, where's me cutlass?
Where's me cut?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, that's kind of cool, I suppose.
If you'll permit me.
You are
Alfie
really
now.
small. Alphanaud.
And my sister, Alize, at your
Alice.
service.
Yeah, I've seen like promotional shit. Whenever you load up the game, they chuck a bunch of ads like in your face, and you can like buy their earrings. Kind of cool. I feel like you'd probably
Saw
get
at a
bullied if you
glance
wore
that
them.
You were a fellow traveler.
They also look kind of uncomfortable.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Oh my god, it's the Buddha. The Dartha Katana looking ass. Oh, he lost his voice. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. Good to know. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Leminson's backyard. Now that is to say naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. While they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Leminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take some decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched in deeper shade of crimson ere long. How poetic. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. That doesn't really help my decision. If anything, it clouds my thoughts. I don't know, the whole kind of country, whatever you want to call it, sounds a bit shit now. But we shall see. Anyway, now we need to go to Ul'dah and Gridania, which we should be able to do via all sorts of things, really. Let's go to the airship landing. We'll do Gridania first, I guess. 120 gil. Fucking rip off. You have left the sanctuary. You have entered the sanctuary. Alright, what the fuck am I doing? Going up the stairs. Whee! Here I am not currently in the right place. Whilst I'm here, let's finish up this quest, I guess. As I can. I have so many random half-done side quests. Do 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 do. Oh, this is about children. Oh, it has a cutscene. I guess I'll actually engage in it then. Well, I don't know what sorcery you worked, but the younglings are back, and I do believe we've reached an accommodation. It would seem more restrictive than I imagined. The loosening up a bit has made a great difference. This dance is for the Feast of the Harvest, to give no thanks to Nofika and the Elementals. There must be no aggression in this dance, lest the matron be angered. It is very, very important. I do realise I haven't made the best first impression, having you fetch my students for me. To make it up to you, will you let me show you the dance? Think of it as a kind of peace offering. How much V-Bucks did you spend on that? It looks like you're just like jerking off like the air. No. Like it's like the fucking Trump like little thing he does. Just side wanks everything. Ooh. Oh, am I jerking off? Oh, no, I get to jerk off the air. Look at me go. Look at that form. Make a man bust in seconds. Now I'm like, I don't know, like groping some big fucking titties. Now we're back to jerking off again. Yeah, look at me go. A fucking natural prodigy. Wow, you're a born dancer, dear sir. Who the fuck? I am not gonna bother with singing and shit, but why are you so aggressively holding a big fuck off sword? Oh god, no, Master Beaton, what have you done? You've brought a weapon to the sacred dance. The matron forgive us, we are surely doomed. What is that dickhead doing? Master Beaton, you scared her off, we were having fun. Timber Master Beaton, wasn't that a sailor song? How do you know it? Never mind how I know, more to the point, what could have troubled Mistress, you know, what a name, Yadif? You did. She said you're supposed to be peaceful or the elementals will be upset, and you know how uptight she gets. The course of relationships never does run smooth, child. You will all discover this in time. Cool. I now can jerk people off. That's good to know. And they're going to level. Wow, blessed be the day. Now let's go to this fucking ether thingamajig and see where the fuck I am and where I'm going. Parkour. Ethernet. It's in the old amphitheater. I know the place. Pretty sure I had a side quest to pick up vegetables or some shit from it and had to tidy up the fucking thing. Unless I'm thinking of a different one. I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours. God damn soon. Probably wrap things up at some point and just be fucking late, as you can see in the top right. Rather degenerate of me. Oh, it is this place, yeah. So am I gonna have another like inspirational voiced quote? It'll be the lady that looks like Dogmatica Ecclesia the Virtuous.
I lost my son to the calamity.
Anybody give a shit? Make another one.
The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Oh, I wonder, since the weird elf people that I've already forgotten the names of because they've got very complex names, I wonder who's going to be interrupting this one.
Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking
All they really talk
in the
about is how
dappled
fucked everything
sunlight of
is.
the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
Wowee.
Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization. And soon, they were joined by folk of all races.
Isn't that harmonious?
So nourished by the waters of unity,
See the fuck?
and blessed
Jesus Christ,
by
they
the
get
light of
about.
the matron,
They're here as well.
Gridania flourished into the great nation
You stalking
it is
me?
today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer.
What are you gonna chat shit about now?
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian.
I don't know. Snakes are often
elegant symbol.
portrayed
Do you
with
not agree?
treachery, deceit, lies.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war,
That
We have
motherfucker's got the
still
hentai
less for
haircut.
those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought
That
its war of
motherfucker's
conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Whoa. Yay.
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Carteneau. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice.
Ooh, it's a pretty
Alas,
sky.
Their loss was not the
Another
only
cool
tragedy to
screensaver.
befall us that day, for soon came the calamity.
Interesting camera angle.
The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
I'm enjoying the story on a side note. It's definitely like picking up more.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
But they just like shit on everything. Well, I guess it's kind of valid.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood.
Heresy.
Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action.
Just realized the chick on the left of the stage kind of looks like
I
Ozma.
bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity.
It's a bit giving me hippie
We
vibes.
must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
Follow
forest.
the elementals!
Okay. What kind words have you got to say now, random elf twinks?
Fancy meeting you again.
Yeah, sure. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the most troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, just like the fucking fairies in Avalon Le Fay. They have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof. A change observed at roughly this the time they summoned the primal Ramu. Big electric old guy. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. This is my last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelves Wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. But how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? You're not making my decision any easier. Alright, one more. There's a few ways I can do this. I think I'm just gonna airship to Uldar. Do. We are, yeah, Uldar. Absolutely ripping me off though, robbing me blind. As like a hero, they should be paying for my tickets, really. Should be like a business expense. Do. Where is it? The Royal Promenade. Oh, well, that's useful. There's a random guy that I have a quest for. If you're not... I need to dance for you. I have many a dance, my friend. To finish this random fucking quest I've come across. Look at me go. I also had a dance so I could jerk you off, but apparently that's not fitting. The vessel is rude, but the wine within may yet be fine. Unfortunately, there is much call on my time, and I am bound for another land. I'll make a dance with you when next I return to the city. Oh, yo, it's a prostitute. There you are. Heard anything good? Hope you're not wasting time with that lucky there. What the fuck? Master, Gillenau. I am, fucking hell. Plomin, the danseuse, and I would speak with you. It is my greatest desire to become a dancer Dexter and perform at a grand ball. Please, my lord, won't you teach me? So, it is not the adventurer who wishes to tread the parquet, but this stammering maiden. Child, I sift people to find dancers, do you understand? I'd like to see whether you can master these steps. Does he just stop breaking it down? I mean... people meant to be, like, paying for that? That's how they do it in high society, huh? I can be the last with class, just watch. Fucking falls over. That's not a bad attempt. The way the tail gets like fucking like erect is kind of funny. Woo! Hideous, grotesque, your dancing stands alongside the calamity and its horror. Man. Well, those words might cow your highborn ladies, Master Gillenau, but where I come from, we take our lumps and keep on twirling. Now, what exactly didn't you like? Child, you rely overmuch on appearances. You go from pose to pose, pleasing to pleasing. This is not dance, but crude fascination. Adventurer, look sharp and take your turn on the floor. I just wanted to go to a random meeting about primals, bro. I didn't want to fucking have some sort of weird dance-off with a prostitute. Oh, I'm going, am I? I can't take my eyes off of you. I mean, you're not exactly good. You'd be picking rotten orange piffs out of your eyebrows if you did that in the market, but... It's a story, isn't it? A dance is a story, and I have nothing to say. Because I haven't lived, just made a living. Yep, that's something. And apparently I have lived, and that's why I'm an absolute fucking boogie beast. Hi, child. Ale-glazed eyes are easy to please. And you have squandered these years striking your poses when you could have learned a craft. Still, you have courage, I'll warrant that. I weary of teaching so many who may have lived, but in ways too alike. I wonder if you have courage enough. Do you dare start anew, to be a dancing girl no longer, to learn a true craft? I thought you were going to run away then. I dare, I will learn the craft of adventuring. Do you adventure for fun or gain? Do you have to be very good with weapons? Those moves you make with your arms, is that some fighty thing? I want what you've got, darling. Hello? The way to the grand ball is through quests and dungeons. I'll learn to slug, I'll learn to slug, and I'll learn to dance. Thank you, my lord, thank you. I'm off to the Adventurers Guild. You taught me so much, and I'll never forget the dance you showed me. You're going to be dead within 5 minutes. You've avidly just killed that woman. Did she choose a mere adventurer over me? Master among masters? My airship departs this strange city soon. Dance your rude yet prescient dance, adventurer. Mayhap you will affect more aspirants as you did Pemolman. And mayhap I shall hang up my dancing shoes and start anew. Well, I'll take that little boogie, I guess. Get all sorts of emotes. Cool. Ball dance. You like dancing with balls? Alright, anyway. Am I gonna go... Is it below me? It's not below me. I have like a balcony seat or some shit. Look at that. Yeah, we'll do this one, and then depending on what happens next, we may wrap it up, may call it a day. Let me guess, I'm gonna get jumped by the elf twinks again.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well.
Wow!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert.
The bosom of the
where
desert.
Fire burns brightest.
Bit
and shall
dusty.
rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold.
Gold?
Where by the grace and glory of Naldar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Uldar.
Ushuda. Oh well, look who it is.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame.
That's a
of
cool
might.
logo, I guess.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial
So it is
Legion
the 7th. I mean, it's kind of
laid
obvious, but
low.
I guess if you're kind of a silly goose, you could read it as Vilf or something.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests.
Well, okay.
If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow
They're all a
death.
bit, like, pessimistic, aren't they? All they do is really
Our
talk shit
enemies
about how everything's
surround
just
us.
pretty mid.
The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice.
Just
yet
fucking
we
fell
do
asleep,
not
is that
act.
boring?
Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth.
My soldiers,
In the
charge!
name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not
pay
to
more
prosper
taxes.
the Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Ja for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Rauban?
First thing she said all fucking ceremony.
People of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health,
How quaint.
happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
Well, that's all those done. Now we have to just
Forsooth,
talk to the elves again.
I fancy meeting you again.
Yep, what are the odds? Literally 0%. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Almjar. I think the guy who pronounced it like Almjar or something. I don't know. The beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If thought threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So if you have dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Uldar has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Almjar are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send the forces to smite the Primal, And though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. Oh, she didn't like that. She's fucking gone. Well, all you basically said is that everyone needs my fucking help and they're absolutely fucked if I don't give it to them, but... only be one place. Acheron, this is Minphilia. You are well, I hope? Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago, you say. Oh, what a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. I think I may pick Laminsa. That being said, I think I may edge you all, and I may do it next stream. It's like fucking 2:30 in the morning, and we've been streaming for, I can't even see, almost 4 hours, I think? I think it says 3:56, but I can't sell because my fucking, it says 3:50. I minimized it so I could see it. But no, Rogue's fun. It was just a good stream, really. Game is fun. Story's good. That's all I really have to report. Learned a few new things. I'm gonna try and, to be fair, I have been forgetting really, but I'll try and be a bit better with using these foods to get XP. And now I know about these to teleport me back to Vesper Bay. That's also quite useful. I should really filter through half this shit. But that's about all she wrote. I appreciate you all chatting and existing as I always do. And without further ado, I shall bid you farewell. Ta-ra.